Good morning, everybody. How are you doing? Welcome to another Heathrow stream. Nice to see you all. I got my coffee. Feeling like I need it this morning, I'm not going to lie. Which also means I need to be on my best behaviour to try and remember how to start this 777, because it's been a minute, but, it should hopefully be worth it. So the plan for today is we're going up to Keflavik in Iceland. About a 3-hour run up to there, which will be nice. We're leaving from Heathrow from the cargo stands, which there aren't many at Heathrow, which is kind of surprising. But then I think, from reading into it, a lot of cargo that comes out of Heathrow is actually what they call belly cargo, so it kind of just goes on all the passenger flights, which makes sense. So this little bit here that you can see kind of running up here, from what I can gather, that is the extent of it. I mean, you've got Terminal 4 in the background there, but that really is about it. Anyway, good morning, everybody. Thank you all for being here. We've got Pope, Ryan, Westy, Grumpy, Flashy, Content, Deckers, Joanna, and Philip. And in Twitch, we've got Hayden, and we've got Cab, and we've got Pete. Good morning. Good morning to you all. Right, there's no really putting it off, is there? I've got to figure out how to start this plane. Oh boy. I'm running my spad.next profiles for my wing control throttles, and obviously we're using the yoke and the rudder pedals as normal, but all this other gear will be, you know, useless today, so that's just, it is what it is. We'll see how we go with that. It might be I can do a spad excuse me, it might be we can do a SPAD profile for the AGP profile. I did see, actually, when I booted SPAD earlier, that for the first time ever, this Wingflex FCU Cube was in there. So you never know. Things might be about to get interesting on that front, so I'll have a little look at that. I look forward to that very much. Right, let's get in the plane, come on. Ah, look at all the brown leather. Beautiful. Beautiful. What are my frames doing? 60. Not bad. Not bad. Have I got my views? Yes, I have. Hell yeah. Chase plane. Thank you very much indeed. Right, what do I need to do? God, what have I... Battery? And emergency lights armed. And we'll do external power. You love it, Grumpy. What's the matter with you? Okay, so we've got batteries, APU gen, external power's on. Where's my Adir route? There it is. That would do. Nav lights are already on. Quick light check down the bottom. Strobes are off, taxis are off, runway turn-offs are off, actual lights are off. Sort of feel like that might be it for the minute. Just for the minute. Let's go down to the EFB. Morning, Aaron. Yeah, what I heard... So Pete's saying something really interesting at the moment. Apparently there's a Flight Sim Expo in Bristol. I only heard about it last night on TikTok from Welsh Dad. And that's the first I've heard of it. But hell yeah, I'm going to that. All day long I'm going to that. Sounds amazing. Yeah, go for it, Pete. Pete's going to pop a Discord link in. Twitch chat. How cool is that? I mean, to be honest, it's always been like the cost of going to these things that stops me from doing them. Because any which way you slice it, a lot of bloody money, isn't it, to go anywhere? Especially if you're going to go over to America. Like, transatlantic flights are not cheap. Are they? This seems awful dim, even though I've got it on max brightness. FMC. Ah, there it goes. I was going to say, 10th and 11th of October. So where's it being held? I think Welsh Dad said somewhere about where it's being held, but then I was like, is that Aviation Bristol, like where the Concorde is, or is that somewhere else? I was confused. Morning, Chris. And Toby's in as well. Any of you guys in YouTube heard about this UK Flight Sim Expo in Bristol? Obviously, Pete's talking about it. Aerospace Bristol, the Museum of... Oh, literally, Pete, I was just there, like... I don't know how many weekends ago. Not many weekends ago. It was when the Women's Six Nations were on. We went up to Bristol. Was it Ashton Gate? To see it, and then we went to see Concorde the next day with the kids. Hell yeah. Who's arranging that then, Pete? Do you know? That is so cool. Presumably it will be in the area where the Concorde is. Because when we were in there, obviously the Concorde was in the hangar. And they've done a lovely job of it. It's not like a ropey old hangar. It's like all nicely fitted out. But under where Concorde is, under the wing and just around it, there's basically nothing. So they could do like little booths and all of that around. That could be amazing. That could be such a good venue. The Bristol Flight Sim Group. Hearing some rumours of exhibitors, which is mega. No way, that's so cool. There you go. It's settled. That's just down the road from Cribs as well, isn't it? I could potentially stay in that Premier Inn on Cribs Causeway where I stayed last time, which was very nice. And cheap. Anyway, we're getting ahead of ourselves. Excuse me. Here we go then. Let's go to the route page. Route request. Sim brief. Heathrow to Iceland. Yeah, that just kind of came out of nowhere. Was it only announced last night? Because it's literally the first time I'd ever heard of it. Was like Welsh Dad just putting up a little TikTok thing. I love Welsh Dad. He's such a good guy. He's a hell of a good bloke. Nice one, Pete. Cheers. Pete's jumped over to YouTube, aka Foxfly Studio. How are we doing for ATC? Because there was tower on when I we got ground and tower, but no ATIS. Really? Let's just do a quick refresh. Okay, so apparently John and someone else are on. Morning, Lee. Lee, have you heard about this? There's a Flight Sim Expo in Bristol, apparently, in October. I'm so up for that. I'm well up for that. Especially in Bristol. Tower off, ground on. So I'm guessing John was doing the ATIS and now ground has to make a new one. There you go, like Linus just said, highly likelihood they're swapping ATIS ownership. That's right, we'll sit tight for a minute. There's no mad rush, is there? There's no mad rush. Everyone relax. We're just setting up a 777 because we haven't done it in ages. So we need all the extra time we can get. Good, there's my flight number, DHK232. Perf in it. Zero fuel weight, which then does that. That's good. Let's bring the tablet over here. I feel like I need to enable vertical sync because I'm getting loads of tearing. You know, isn't it? If I sort of... That's not the stream. I'm seeing that too. VSync. Come on. Try it. It's a bit better, isn't it? Bit better. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? I need takeoff performance stuff. Here we go. Performance tool. Takeoff. ATIS is back. Information Charlie. Arrival 27 left. So we got quite a long taxi actually, haven't we? So presumably it's going to be 27 right for departure. Presumably. I'm going to presume that for now. Surely it will be. Surely it will be. Sim says 1014 and they're saying 1015. Well. Let's put it into proper money. There we go. 1015. Lachlan, how's it going, mate? Oh, I'm so excited for that expo in Bristol. We've all got to go, haven't we? Like, surely if there's one in the UK, we've got to support it because my plan was, like, I've had a couple of brands saying like, oh, you're going to be at Expo? If so, come to our booth, blah, 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 blah. It's like, I can't go, guys. Like, it's too much money. Like, by the time, I worked it out. By the time I get over there, fly over there, hotels, food, everything, like, everything ends up costing more than you think it's going to. And yeah, I mean, it's just going to take such a chunk out of my bank account. I can't really justify it. So, I did say to myself, well, maybe I'll do FS weekend. It's a bit closer, isn't it? You know, flights to Amsterdam aren't as expensive, generally speaking. We could maybe even potentially day trip it if staying overnight becomes a problem. But if it's Bristol, it's like, hell yeah, sign me up, Bristol, let's go. It's like the perfect venue for it as well. Like, presumably in with the Concorde as well. That'd be amazing. Do I have a link for the SPAD profiles I use for the Phoenix? I don't use it for the Phoenix, actually, James. I only used SPAD profiles for the Boeings. So, with the wing control throttles, when it comes to the Phoenix, when it comes to the Innie builds A350, the Aerosoft A340, all that stuff, I just use pretty much as out of the box with Simat Pro. If I want to use the 777, the 737, what have you, I will quit Simat Pro. I will then load SPAD and use my profiles in there just for the 73 and the 777. You have to quit Simat Pro though, in my experience, because it will conflict with SPAD, because you've got two systems trying to tell the throttles and the sim what's going on, and then it just goes like, and you get like duplicate spurious input. What you want to do, James, is go to Phoenix's knowledge base. If you do a Google search for like Phoenix wing control throttle knowledge base, you'll see a knowledge base article, and Phoenix have got every single thing you need to map in the control settings to make it work perfectly. If you do that, you'll be in business. And that should carry over more or less to every other, like, you know, Aerosoft TOLIS, Innie builds. You might need to like flip the flaps axis or something, but like other than that, you'll be good. Good. What am I doing? TO2 rating. Yeah, without that Phoenix knowledge base article, I'd have been screwed. I really would have been screwed. TO2 rating. In fact, before we get too carried away, let's do 27 right. On the umlaut, 1 foxtrot. Might get in touch with ground, actually, thinking about it. Ground, where are you? 121705. 121. 705. Right, I need to say World Express 232, not Air Not 232. So I'm almost certainly going to say Air Not 232 at some point today. I'm not hearing a lot on Heathrow ground. Is there no one here? Starting to get the feeling that it might be me. Charlie, wasn't it? Information Charlie. Oh no, Echo. 27 right departure. Yeah.
Ground Delta 59 Heavy, ready for taxi.
Delta 59 Heavy, taxi via Foxtrot, right Bravo, hold short Titan.
Taxi via Foxtrot, right on Bravo, and can I get the hold short one more time for Delta 59?
Philip.
Delta 59 Heavy, hold short Titan.
Philip, do you want to take this one? Or should I? Ground, very good morning. World Express 232, stand 609. Information Delta on board, aircraft type 777 freighter with IFR to Keflavik.
World Express 232, Heathrow ground, good morning, clear to Keflavik. Omelette 1 Foxtrot departure, squawk 4221, QNH 1014.
Clear to Keflavik on the Umlat 1 Foxtrot departure, squawk 4221, QNH 1014, World Express 232.
World Express 232, feedback correct.
Bravo,
ground, NR 232 Alpha, radio check.
Philip made it for me.
NR 232 Alpha, Heathrow ground, good morning, readability 5.
55, thank you. Ground Air 35 Papa, stand 243, Quincy CPLC, ready push and start.
NR 35 Papa, Heathrow ground, good morning, and 243, push and start, approach, face north, QNH 1014.
Right, my select temp was 49.
Face north, Air 35 Papa.
9614, nothing further, Unicorn 122, decimal 8, bye-bye.
Go on then, Source, let's hear it.
128, speaker 9614, bye-bye.
What am I doing for flaps? 5. 141, 143, 147. 2 knots off on the V1, which is weird. Trim of 4.25. Right, I'm going to start my APU, I think. Get that on the go. Grumpy, where are you? I've got a load of A340s next to me today. What's going on here? 343. 343. All of you are in the incorrect A340. Ah, you lot are up here, I see. Got James. Right. And El Grumpador.
Heathrow ground and knots 56 Tango, stand 242, request push and stop.
Oh yeah, Source, that's what I'm doing.
NR 56 Tango, Heathrow ground, hello, hold position, I'll call you back.
Hold position, 56 Tango.
I've got a very sad announcement.
Heathrow ground, not 232 Alpha.
My wife put my fancy Rajado coffee mug in the dishwasher and it washed off all the print.
Sorry, last station calling Fagan.
Not 232 Alpha, stand 244, ready for push and start, clearance by CPLC.
He loves it, Philip.
232 Alpha, Roger, hold position, I'll call you back.
Hold position, 232 Alpha.
NR 35 Papa, Heathrow ground.
Go ahead.
NR 35 Papa, just confirm you are pushing back.
Hey, just waiting for, we're trying to get TSX to work. If you need, you can send the other two around me first.
Roger, NR 35 Papa, cancel pushback clearance, I'll call you back.
Stand up for stock clearance, you'll come back around 3 Papa.
And 232 Alpha, stand 244.
232 Alpha, that's not going to be confusing at all, is it?
Pushing start through, face north, stand 232 Alpha.
Good, that's good.
Tango, stand 242, pushing start approach, face
Good.
north.
FMC com, wind,
from stand
load.
242 for 56 Tango, thank you.
What we need to know is when am I upgrading my coffee game with a new espresso machine? I've just bought one. Well, say just. 6 months ago. Really pleased with it though.
Ground, very good morning, and 23 Alpha with information Delta on board, aircraft type A340 freighter, current QNH 1014, cargo stand 608, requesting IVR2 ready to start.
And 123 Alpha, Heathrow ground, good morning, clear to Keflavik, Omelette 1 Foxtrot departure, squawk 7604.
Squawking 7604, apologies, could you just repeat the departure again for ANOT 23 Alpha?
Am I forgetting anything?
And 123 Alpha, departure Omelette 1 Foxtrot.
I feel like I might be.
That 1 Foxtrot departure, squawking 7604, ANOT 23 Alpha, thank you.
And 123 Alpha, read back correct. Delta 59 Heavy, nothing further, Unicom 122.8, bye-bye.
Alright, over Unicom 122.8, have a 1 for us here for you.
Right, Unicom is running. Not Unicom, APU is running, so we can turn on the cabin utility.
Heathrow ground, White Star 901 on the stand 606 with 77.
How you doing, John?
Cargo, request clearance, IFR clearance to Keflavik.
And Darius as well, welcome.
White Star 901, Heathrow ground, good morning, clear to Keflavik, Omelette 1 Foxtrot departure.
Look at that, we've got Jesus Christ in Twitch chat.
70.
Never thought I'd see the day.
Clear to Keflavik,
Good to know Jesus is a flight sim fan.
1 Foxtrot departure, squawk 6470. White Star.
Get the window heat on. You know what, I'm going to get all the pumps on.
Read back correct, QNH 1014.
Yeah, we don't need the centre ones, do we? Because it's only little. Happy days. I do believe we're nearly ready to go. Get that beacon light on. Let's see if GSX will... Oh, here we go. Let's see if GSX will prepare for a push and a start. We'll do DHL, actually. Next job is to get a GSX air knot livery so that all the little people on the ground are like little air knotters running around.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
What can I say, Joanna? People like to copy my call signs because I'm awesome. Not my fault.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
You are, Ryan, really? Ryan's been GSX'd.
Locking gear.
See, coffee machines are such a rabbit hole. That's kind of why I just bought the bean to cup machine, because I was like, I cannot afford to go down this rabbit hole, both in terms of time and financially. And I got a bean to cup machine that is, I'll be the first to admit, it is not going to be the best espresso shot you've ever tasted, but it's good enough.
Heathrow ground, good day.
Do you know what I mean?
Virgin 9er, chill here, that's an 326 in an Airbus A330-300.
And I can press a button.
Delta, and QNH 1014 on board.
I can press a button and walk away.
Virgin 9 Juliet, Heathrow ground, good morning, report your destination.
Rick in New York.
Virgin 9 Juliet, cleared to
Okay,
New
let's
York
do my
JFK,
checklists before we get...
3 Foxtrot departure, squawk 0746.
6,000 for the departure.
3 Foxtrot departure, squawk 0746, Virgin 9er Juliet.
Virgin 9 Juliet, just confirm Compton 3 Foxtrot departure.
Yeah, Compton 3 Foxtrot departure, Virgin 9er Juliet.
Virgin 9 Juliet, request direct. Information echo is now current.
Runway heading.
NO 232 Alpha, ready for taxi.
NO 232 Alpha, taxi right on Alpha, hold short Pluto.
268.
Alpha, hold short 22, NO 232 Alpha.
Is that James? Somebody, if it is, somebody give James a nudge. We don't want any falling asleep here today. This is important business flying to Keflavik. Okay, done the altimeter, we've done the heading. That's all done. Let's click normal, go to the next one. Supernumerary signs. Oh, we're freighter, aren't we? But we still need to do them. Where is it?
Heathrow Ground 056 Tango, request taxi.
Seatbelts.
NO 56 Tango, taxi right Bravo, hold short Titan.
Taxi.
We've done our
Bravo,
V2
hold
speeds,
short
we've done our
Titan,
heading and our
563.
track, we've done our altitude, our takeoff
NO
speeds are
35
calculated.
Company 321 passes from
Done,
behind
our
left to right.
trim is
Stand 243, start approach
4.25.
face north.
Return for face north behind departing company 321. Aeronaut 35.
Man. Feel like hay fever's coming to kick my ass today.
Not 23 Echo Heavy, stand 607, flight A340 300. Information Delta on board, QNH 1014, ready
So I'm going to
for
push back on
Alpha
Sierra, probably facing... Oh god, I don't
NO
know.
232 Echo, Heathrow Ground, hello. Clear to Keflavik, Omelette 1 Foxtrot departure, walk 1070, information echo is current.
Go to Keflavik, Umlaut 1 Foxtrot departure, squawk 1070, information echo.
Can I ask why you're not flying as your air not livery like I normally do? I just fancy the change, to be
NO
honest.
23 Echo, request direct.
It's nice to shake it up a bit. I worry sometimes that people get too bored if I do.
Ground Speedbird 80 Tango, request push and start.
Speedbird 80 Tango, stand 239, push and start approved, face north.
Push and start approved, face north, Speedbird 80 Tango.
What was my squawk? 4, 2, 2, 1. Ground World Express 232, stand 609, ready for push and start.
World Express 232, stand 609, push and start approved, facing east.
Push and start approved, facing east on Sierra World Express 232.
NO 232 Alpha, nothing further, Uniform 122, decimal 8, bye-bye.
Stand 606.
NO 232 Alpha, Uniform 122, decimal 8, bye-bye.
122.8, thanks for the ATC, NO 232 Alpha.
Flight 901, say again.
Stand ready for push and start, stand 606.
Flight 901, stand 606, push and start approved.
Forget you have to do your own ground ops here, don't you?
Push and start the processing gears will report when ready for taxi.
Commencing push.
Hey, here we go.
All engines clear. Start at will.
What do I do? Come on in, Boris. Spoil us with your sounds. We've got to keep you all guessing, chappers.
Virgin 9 Juliet, requesting push and
Listen to
start,
that.
stand 326.
Virgin 9 Juliet, stand 326, push and start approved.
Push and start approved, 9 Juliet.
You what, mate? Okay, that's fine. I must not click this start flight down here now.
NO 56 Tango, nothing further, Uniform 122, decimal 8, bye-bye.
Because that is how we ended up with a duplicate the other day.
Nothing further from Grant. Over to Unicom. Thanks for the ATC. 56 Tango.
Swan. Start engine number 2.
Please set parking brakes.
Here he goes.
Unlocking gear.
Heathrow ground, hello, speedbird 27 Lima with information, Delta stand 247, requesting AFRA clearance to New York.
Spirit 27 Lima, Heathrow ground, good morning. Report your aircraft type and stand number.
Go for that 5.
Aircraft up A380 and stand 247 Lima.
Spirit 27 Lima, cleared to JFK, Compton 3 Foxtrot departure, squawk 0545.
Clear to destination via Charlie Papa Tango 3 Foxtrot departure and squawk 0545, speedbird 27 Lima.
Speedbird 27 Lima, reback direct, QNH 1014.
QNH 1014, speedbird 27 Lima.
Taxi lights on.
Ground, Aeronaut 35 Papa Heavy, ready for taxi.
Aeronaut 35 Papa, taxi, right Bravo, section right Alpha, hold short Pluto.
Right Alpha, hold short Pluto, Aeronaut 35 Papa.
Ground, speedbird 80 Tango, ready for taxi.
Alright,
Tango,
that's
taxi,
good.
right Alpha, hold
Auto
short
brake.
Pluto.
Right Alpha, hold
Auto
short
brake set.
Pluto, speedbird 80 Tango.
Check my flight controls, because that would be very sad, wouldn't it?
Ground, low cap A255 Heavy on Alpha.
Full left, full right, or full left rather, that. Full right, full back,
Cathay
full forward.
255, Heathrow ground, hello. Taxi,
Those are
Echo,
working.
left on Bravo, right Foxtrot, stand 342.
Jolly good.
Echo Bravo Foxtrot, stand 342.
Ground equipment.
255 Heavy.
It's clear. Before taxi, checklist complete. Before takeoff checklist, also complete.
901 ready for taxi.
What's 901, taxi Sierra, hold Sierra Bravo 3, hold short runway 27 left.
Taxi Sierra, hold short Sierra Bravo 3 on...
Get the flight directors on. We can arm LNAV, arm VNAV, and auto throttles, I believe, are already armed by default.
Aeronaut 35 Papa, nothing further, Unicom 122.8, bye-bye.
Unicom now 122.8, Aeronaut 35 Papa. Bye.
Turn off the APU now. I feel like we're okay.
Shamrock 154, Heathrow ground, good morning, taxi, second right on Bravo, stand 221 right.
Second right on Bravo, stand 221 right, Shamrock 154.
Dave, cheap flights, nice.
Requesting taxi.
Position 9 Juliet, right Bravo, hold short Titan.
Right Bravo, hold short Titan, 9 Juliet.
World Express 232, ready for taxi.
World Express 232, taxi Sierra, hold Sierra Bravo 3, hold short runway 27 left.
Taxi, hold short Sierra Bravo 3, 27 left, World Express 232. Where am I going then?
Ground's behind the Arctic Express, not 23 Alpha, cargo stand 608, requesting push start.
Going now over to here.
And 23 Alpha, after the company Boeing 777 passes from behind right to left, stand 608, position start approved, facing east.
Position approved facing east after the company 777 has passed from right to left, and up to 3 Alpha.
Speedbird 80 Tango, nothing further, Unicom 122.8, bye-bye.
122.8, Speedbird 80 Tango, thank you.
What's 901, switch to Unicom for crossing. Once you vacate the runway, report back on frequency.
Switch Unicom, switch to Unicom to cross the runway, back to the frequency and request.
I can already feel on the taxi that the rudders feel like I'm on ice skates. It's so weird how some devs manage to nail it and others just can't. Like the tiniest movement. Like that is such a tiny movement with my feet and I'm here like sliding around. Very weird. Do we have a rudder cam? I don't think we have a rudder cam set up for this. So I'm kind of cheating a little bit. This obviously we're flying as DHL, but we are flying for Air Not on New Sky, and we're also doing the third leg of the Heathrow Hoppers tour. So the way you do that is you book the flight normally through New Sky, you generate the flight plan with New Sky into Simbrief, and then you change the call sign once you get in there. You edit the flight plan. I mean, Source King, if you try like the Phoenix or even like the Anybuilds aircraft, they don't slide around like the PMDGs do on the ground. It really does feel like you're on ice skates. You have to give it such fine rudder controls.
Switch to Unicom 122.8, bye-bye.
Okay, we're basically following that one in front.
Position 9 Juliet, over to Unicom 122.8, bye-bye.
122.8, bye-bye, 9 Juliet.
Hold Express 232, contact Unicom 122.8 for crossing. Once you vacate the runway, report back.
Roger, Unicom for crossing the runway, then we will report back once crossed World Express 232. Where am I? I'm at Heathrow.
Heathrow, white start 901, cross to runway 27 left.
What's 901, taxi right on Bravo, hold short Titan.
Right on Bravo and hold short Titan for white start 91.
East Mids is cool. I like a bit of East Mids. Alright, this is us next left. And I need to cross on Unicom.
Heathrow traffic, Speedbird 80 Tango, taking off, runway 27 right, umlaut 1 Foxtrot departure, Heathrow.
Yeah, I guess the controller doesn't have rights to tell us what to do when crossing a runway. Out of the controller's jurisdiction. No, I've never been to Mallorca. Heathrow traffic, World Express 232 via Sierra Bravo 3, crossing 27 left.
Persian 9 Juliet, lining up and taking off runway 27 right via the Sierra Papa Tango 3 Foxtrot departure.
Let's not hang around.
Bird 80 Tango, airborne 1500, umlaut 1 Foxtrot departure. We'll climb straight to 380, flight level 380, Heathrow.
Heathrow traffic, World Express 232, clear of 27 left. Right, let's get in touch with ground again. Ground, World Express 232, now clear of 27 left.
World Express 232, right Bravo, hold short Titan.
Right, Bravo, hold short Titan, World Express 232.
And 23 Alpha, Unicom 122.8 for crossing. Once you vacate the runway, report back.
Over to Unicom crossing the runway there, back to you afterwards, not 23 Alpha.
Where's Titan? Titan is up. Where is Titan? Oh, I see. I got it. Don't worry. I know where I'm going. Right. First left to continue on Bravo. I feel like I'm getting there with the Heathrow taxiways. I mean, it's not very complex, is it, compared to, say, Gatwick or Manchester, but it is kind of still complicated in its own way. Particularly 27 right, it can get a little bit squirmy up there. And also, you've got these weird waypoints around the place, or like Titan, that are named, rather than just like hold short Bravo, hold short Alpha, hold short, it's like hold short Pluto, Titan, Satan, all these other weird ones, you know? But you do kind of have to keep your wits about you.
Speedbird 27 Lima, stand
Right,
247.
Fourth right. Morning, Murray. How you doing, man?
Spirit 24 Lima, stand 247, push and start approach is north.
Push and start approach is north, Speedbird 27 Lima.
Ground, and at 23 Alpha has crossed to the left and is holding November Bravo.
Beautiful.
And 23 Alpha, taxi right
How you doing,
Bravo,
Chef?
hold short Titan.
Right Bravo, hold short Titan, and at 23 Alpha.
ADHL's cool. I don't really have a favourite airline. Not massively.
N23 Echo Heavy, request taxi.
And 23 Echo Heavy, taxi Sierra, hold Sierra Bravo 3, hold short runway 27 left.
Taxi Sierra, hold short 27 left via Sierra Bravo 3, N23 Echo.
World Express 232, nothing further, Unicom 122.8, bye-bye.
Have Unicom, thank you for the help, World Express 232. Heathrow traffic, World Express 232, taxiing to holding point Alpha 2 via Bravo, Alpha, Alpha 2, and Alpha 3. BA, I mean, to be honest, Ryan, you listen to a lot of like travel YouTubers, they all hate BA. It's like, it's really gone downhill, it seems. Which is bizarre, isn't it? I must admit, I've only flown with them a couple of times, but both times it's been alright.
Heathrow traffic, White Star 901, on the part tickets taking off runway 27 right, climbing by C2 1 Foxtrot to flight level 400.
Got a home day a day ago and already packing a bag to get on another plane. Brutal.
Yes, traffic, 69 going around, Heathrow traffic.
You got to remember this plane is much bigger, isn't it? And I still suck at making the turns, but I'm going to keep trying.
Luton traffic, windows,
Okay. Heathrow traffic via Alpha 2, Wild Express 232, lining up 27 right.
Heathrow traffic, and I'll keep Alpha taxing to Alpha 2 via Iceland, 21.
Start the clock.
Tower traffic easy, 14 Quebec Romeo, 10 miles final, 6 left.
Getting a traffic alert here. That's weird. It seemed to think somebody was on short final. But, alas, they are not. It says there's a plane right in front of me. No, that's me. Heathrow traffic, World Express 232 taking off 27 right on the Umlaut 1 Foxtrot departure, Heathrow.
Heathrow traffic from Alpha 2 behind departing company 777 and on 23 Alpha lining up runway 27 right.
Bit forward,
We'll
yeah,
give about
pressure.
3 minutes for separation.
Heathrow traffic and on 23 Echo crossing 27 west,
Press set.
Bravo 3, Heathrow traffic.
V1, rotate.
It's easy.
Positive rate.
Positive rate. Gear up. Up you go, thank you.
Heathrow traffic, speedbird 196 Echo, Mr. First and Mr. First, see you.
It's a really weird camera angle. It makes you feel like you're steeper than you are. Laps away. Heathrow traffic, World Express 232, airborne out of 27 right, I'm lap 1 Foxtrot, passing 3,500 Heathrow. Not too bad, 20 past 10, we're up in the air. Let's trim the plane down a bit. This thing is a rocket ship.
Heathrow traffic from runway 27 right and not 23 Alpha taking off from that one Foxtrot departure. Heathrow traffic.
Make the turn. Oh, I have missed flying this thing. I really have.
Heathrow traffic, Seabird 22 Alpha, 5 runway 27. Heathrow traffic, not 23 Echo Heavy, lining up 27 right behind departing A340. Heathrow traffic.
It's amazing, isn't it, how long just anything takes to do on Flight Sim? Because if you consider we went live almost an hour ago. And we've just left. Okay, we're keeping around 6,000 feet at the minute. I think it might be time for a bit of the old autopilot at this point, actually. There we go. Who's that? Under control. 121, 127, 105.
Heathrow traffic.
Under control, good morning, World Express 232, 6,000 feet, I'm lap 1 Foxtrot.
World Express 232 London, good morning, climb now, flight level 300, 300.
Flight level 300, World Express 232. Good job I didn't just do a flight change. We're off.
London control, White Star 901, passing flight level 211, climbing to 4,000 feet inbound, open.
Standard pressure.
White Star 901 London, good morning, climb flight level 400. Climb flight level 400 for White Star 901.
London control on 14 kilo passing through flight level 140 inbound estimate.
London 4 kilo Delta London, good morning, Squawk.
So what's going on? London control?
1255.
Squawk 1255, London 4 kilo Delta.
See. didn't even realise they were online. That's my bad. I was too busy flying the plane.
London, good morning. Airlock 23 Alpha, currently with you 6 miles.
Airlock 23 Alpha, London Control, good morning to you. Climb now, flight level 190.
5190, Airlock 23 Alpha.
London Control, good morning. Reserve 7 X-ray November, Luton 8321 Neo.
10,000 feet.
That's clearance to Bratislava. Reserve 7 X-ray November, London, good morning to you. Clear Bratislava.
Lights off.
Match 3 Yankee departure, runway 25, squawk 2031. Match 3 Yankee 25, 2031, Reserve 7 X-ray November. Feedback is correct. Luton QNH 1013, information Alpha just coming up momentarily.
Okay, let's go VNAV speed.
Bravo Fokker Delta, thank you. Route direct now to Larga, and you can climb flight level 370.
I do like the 777. I like lots of planes in the sim. I think if I had to rank my planes most liked to most not liked, it would probably be at the top we'd have the Phoenix. Like, no questions there. Like, Phoenix is probably one of the greatest add-ons in the sim.
World Express 232, report your request level.
Stand by, World Express 232. Going on here?
London Control, good morning. Chanex
VNAV.
3852, currently at flight level 110, direct Coco. Chanex 385 to London, good morning to you. The squawk 0367 and descend flight level 80. Squawk 0367 and descend flight level 80, Chanex 3852.
London Control, very good morning disease to the 7 Papa Passenger, maximum 160.
Easy 207 Papa London, good morning to you. Route direct now to Brookman's Park, Bravo Papa Kilo, and you can climb flight level 360.
360, take into contact the 207.
Brookman's Park, Bravo Papa Kilo direct.
Roger, Bravo, Papa
Can't get a word in.
207.
London Control, World Express 232, we are requesting 380.
World Express 232, thank you. Climb flight level 380.
380, World Express 232, thanks. There we go, straight to cruise.
Thank you. You can expect redirecting for the RLS runway 25. Turn left heading 180 degrees.
You're near me, nice. Where are you? What's your flight number?
180 degrees, Chanex 2852. Like 5 to the hotel.
You Ryanair 4 Kilo Delta, nice. I love the 777, alright? It's
information Alpha just come up now, you can verify that, and push and start is approved.
I think
We will take that push up.
I kind of enjoy, I love the 777, particularly the freighter, okay? But there's something I enjoy about the 7.3 in that it's more of a manual flight experience.
Alpha, report your request level.
Flight level 400, please.
And that's it. That's such a stark contrast to the 320.
Climb flight level 340, Alpha.
Look at those contrails.
Ryanair 4 Kilo Delta, monitor advisory on 122.8, goodbye.
Hey, it's Ryanair again.
122.8, bye, Ryanair 4 Kilo Delta.
Hi, Ryanair. Yeah, I don't think anyone's ever going to convince me that the 737 isn't fun to fly. It is really good fun to fly.
Good morning, the squawk 6017, and you can maintain altitude 5,000 feet.
Like, in a lot of ways, this triple feels almost like a big A320, given how fly-by-wired it is. Just had a thought.
Chanex 3852, resume on navigation direct to fit me.
What's my thing doing? Yeah, as I thought.
Shanix 2852 on navigation direct to fit me.
Direct fit me. Shanix 3852.
That is correct. Shanix 3852 descend to altitude 5,000 feet, delivering QNH 1013.
Descent to 5,000 feet.
I am very much looking forward to the 7-4.
Easy 5, sorry, excuse me, 2075, no problem, you can descend flight level 3, sorry, not descend, sorry, stop the climb, flight level 340.
Very much looking forward to that. 7-4-400.
With 7 Romeo Whiskey, thanks for that.
Not really interested in the other ones, which I know sounds a bit harsh, but it's kind of true.
Shanix 385 to descend to altitude 3,000 feet, that fit me, clear ILS runway 25.
Descent to 3,000 feet, cleared ILS runway 25, Shanix 3852.
Just sorting out my wing views, don't mind me.
White Star 901, monitor advisory on 132.8, goodbye.
Wasn't for me, was it?
White Star 901, monitor advisory 1228, bye.
No, it was not.
White Star 901, London.
Wait 10, 901, can you...
AFAB, monitor advisory 122.8.
40 uniforms, 122.8.
Station Groningen, you were stepped on, say again.
That's looking pretty good, I'd say.
40 uniforms, 370 in North London.
Morning 42 uniform, London control, good morning to you, Roger. You can squawk 0366.
Squawk 0366, shooting uniform.
And 023 Alpha, climb flight level 400. Climb 400.
Such a stubby looking plane compared to the 300, isn't it?
7 X-ray November, request taxi. We don't have a new layout and we will request backtrack. With the 7 X-ray November, that's all understood. Taxi to hold Alpha 1, runway 25 via Delta and Alpha. Delta Alpha to Alpha 1 with the 7 X-ray November. Let's go 7 Romeo Whiskey, direct Southampton and monitor advisory 122.8, bye-bye.
Direct Southampton, monitor advisory, Whiskey 7 Romeo.
I've said it once, and I'll say it again. We really need a Phoenix A330 once all these Neos are sorted out, don't we?
London, sorry, second your call sound one more time.
Axiom.
Desperately.
Axiom 653 London, good morning. Route direct now to Mogley.
Direct Mogley, thank you, Axiom 653.
I must admit, I am tempted to pick up the 772 at some point, Ryan. 777-200, TFDI ND11 and the iFly are kind of my three thinking about it at the moment, if you know what I mean.
Welling 40 uniform, thanks for direct now to CTAT.
The headwind A330 is pretty good. Considering it's free, it's pretty damn good, yeah? Yeah, decent Airbus freighter, Joanna, would be very nice.
Shanix 285, jet fit me, cleared ILS 25.
Cleared ILS 25, Shanix 285.
I only use chase plane, D. What's my favourite airplane? In the sim, the Phoenix. Is that East Mids down there? It is, isn't it? Yeah, because we're going over Elvos, and Elvos is an arrival into East Mids. You can see that where the cargo stuff is. Maybe a Phoenix make it grumpy. I'll be keen to see that rhodium code thing.
32, you leave match this very shortly, monitor advisory 122.8, bye-bye.
Advisory 122.8, thanks for the help, Wild Express 232.
Domax 5, Zulu Hotel, London.
There is a 321 freighter, isn't there not? I thought there was. Maybe I'm wrong. Could be wrong. Could be wrong. Probably am wrong. This was to Keflavik. It is, yeah. It is, it is, it is. Now, is there any more ATC in front of me? Unless Scotland Control comes on. Who's... There's James. That will be Grumpy. Grumpy, you're flying a proper aeroplane today. That's 321. Love to see it. There's Ryan. They're all up by the lakes. And I am... just level with East Mids, basically. I wonder when we're going to get a Aerosoft update. Maybe we'll see some stuff at FS Expo. Why do you have an Airbus yoke stick even though it's Boeing? I have both. I've got a yoke here and a stick here. One for Boeing, one for Airbus. Hard disagree, Ryan. Hard disagree. Graphically, it might be. Not convinced by systems and flight model. Morning, Joseph. At least I'll see the whole second leg. Joseph's already getting in there, predicting a second leg. Nice try, Joseph. Not falling for that one, mate. Yeah, the EFB is not the greatest. It's a shame, really, that there can't be like a universal EFB that all plane devs use, you know? Like if Asobo provided something that was genuinely good enough, such that it could span across all, and maybe the devs could make custom pages if they want to add their own stuff, but it would all feel the same. Maybe the second leg wouldn't be too bad. Yeah, you lot would keep me here all bloody night if I left it up to you. It would never end. Still the one from Phoenix. I mean, that's from ProSim, I think, isn't it? When I was up at Gatwick, they were using ProSim, and I noticed that it's basically the same thing. In fact, Hanny said you might feel familiar with this. So I was like, oh yeah. Yeah, the EFB isn't great. The textures and the 3D model on the 346 could be a hell of a lot better. Oh, yeah, alright, Pope. Yeah, no worries. No problems at all. Oh, man. If the landing rate isn't under 200 feet, I've got to do another leg. Oh my god. Oh my god. What has my life become? Just sitting here getting like virtual bullied into second legs by you lot. It's so funny talking to my wife about the channel last night. She just doesn't get it at all. She just like can't believe. She cannot believe that you lot watch this, basically, I think that's what she was politely trying to say. And the fact I was saying like, oh, like they all want second legs like constantly, like they'd keep me there all day if I let it. It could just never stop. It would never ever stop. If I was like, yep, another leg, everyone would be like, cool, another leg. Like, I don't think anyone would at any point be like, no, you should stop now. We've had enough. She's like, she just couldn't weigh it up at all. Just like, I can't get my head around that.
Manchester traffic, Shamrock 2 Echo Mike, follow established ILS 23 right, 8.
We all struggle with the concept. I mean, maybe not a great idea for me to say this, but I'm surprised you all watch this as well. I'm incredibly grateful that you do, but at the same time, I'm like, why do they? Thank God that you do. Otherwise, we wouldn't have a channel here, would we? I hate the fact that everyone hates Boeing because they crash all the time. Well, that one kind of answers itself, really, doesn't it? It's obviously my... Yeah, that's probably what it is, Murray. Yeah. Oh, man. What a time. What a time to be alive. And the thing is, my wife was like, so when you do another leg, what is it, like, what do they do? I was like, well, the ones generally asking for another leg will fly with me on VATSIM. So she's like, what, so they just follow you? I was like, yeah. And they're like, and that's it. I was like, well, I guess. She was like, that's really weird. I just didn't get it at all. Nice one, Ross. You should have said you were me. You should have done a wing control on me. Whoever that bastard was that did that. Unbelievable. I did tell you about that, didn't I? So the whole reason I got to know wing control, because they DM'd me on Instagram being like, you haven't responded to our emails. Could you check your junk? And I was like, what are you on about? I haven't emailed you. Or they said, oh, we replied to your email, but you haven't emailed back or something. I was like, I never emailed you. And they called me this weird name in the message. Like, rather than saying, hi, David, it was like, hi... I forget it. I don't know what name it was. And I was like, well, I'm not that person's name. I'm David. I run the Air Not channel, and I haven't emailed you. Maybe this message was meant for someone else. That's kind of what I thought. I thought, innocent mistake. They've got confused. Keep in mind, by that point, I'd already bought the throttles. They're already here, and I was mid-edit on my review. And then the wing control person on the account was like, maybe we should take this to Discord. So we did, like, DM'd. And he goes, someone's been emailing us saying that they're you. Basically trying to get free stuff. Like, what the hell? And I was like, well, there's nothing I can really do about that. Like, what can I do about that? Like, nothing. That's... But other than, like, brands having to be on their toes and not just taking someone's word for it. Show me the emails. It's like being like all friendly, like, hi, you know, I run this channel, little link, love to work with you guys, blah, blah, blah. Like, basically trying to get a free bit of kit out of them, and then not delivering a video, having promised one. It's crazy. I mean, afterwards, when I thought about it, I was like, wow, that's actually quite clever. I would never have thought to have done that. Imagine like if I was to email Nvidia and be like, oh, hi, I'm Jay's 2 cents. Could you just pop a 5090 in the post for us? Here's my address. That happens to not be in California where Jay is. But yeah, I got super freaked out for a minute. Like, I was like, because you feel powerless. It's like, what can I can't stop anyone doing that. There's nothing I can do, is there? Like, in the same way that I could, you know, I could pretend to be other flight sim YouTubers and be like, you know, maybe try and get in with a brand that I'm not big enough yet to work with or something, you know, that sort of thing, like try and cheat my way in. But yeah, I said to my wife, I was like, what the hell can I do about this? There's nothing I can do about it. You feel sort of powerless. It's a horrible feeling. Yeah, Jerry, see, I told you, you should have replied to him. You'd have got a free... you'd have got something out of it. But no. You couldn't be bothered, could you? Absolute madness. Yeah, that's probably... Yeah, save it, Ross. Save it for when the actual big ticket stuff comes out, I would. In a weird kind of way, this fellow, whoever he was, kind of did me a favour in a weird way, because, like, once the wind control people figured out that I was actually me, and they did say, can you email us from your email address that you've got published on your YouTube channel so that we know you are you, and they gave me, like, a proper wind control email address to email. And, did all that, and it was like, cool. Do you want to do some stuff together? And it was like, honestly, I'd love that. That'd be really cool. So, keen to see what you guys are up to. Received an email for like 20 different air knots. Yeah, well, I think they've been alerted to the situation now. So I spoke to other people, other brands, because obviously I sort of, when I first heard about it, I sort of freaked out a little bit, and I was like, shit, I need to like email all the people that I deal with and be like, be on guard. And a couple of them from different companies emailed back being like, don't worry about it, get it all the time. Like, it's surprisingly very common. Like, very, very common, to the point where we've had to develop internal processes to verify that creators are actually creators when they reach out to us. If we reach out to a creator, so one of them said to me, like, if it's us doing the reaching out, then obviously that's already on us. Like, we've probably gone to the YouTube channel, gone to the little about tab, found the email address, wrote a nice little email, and it's like, fine, we'll send you some stuff because we know you are who you are because we emailed you. But if it comes from the other direction, if it's a creator basically being like, hey, how about some, you know, review units or whatever, then they've got processes built in to ensure that that creator actually is the creator they're claiming to be. So the fact that those processes exist probably is testament to how much of a problem it is. But it's just not something that I even considered. Alberpino, how are you, mate? Absolutely wild. You'd feel really icky asking for review samples. Yeah, me too. Me too. Not something I've ever done, to be honest. Anything that you see on this channel is a result of a brand emailing. And I've gone, yeah, right, I'll have a look. I mean, I'll only really accept something if I think that you guys would be interested in learning about it. Like, I don't really want this channel to turn into, like, QVC, if you know what I mean. Or, like, some constantly flogging you something. That's not what I want it to be. At all. You right, Dino? And Renz, welcome in, mate. But yeah, if a brand reaches out, says, hey, do you want to check out this thing? And I think actually the guys might A, be interested in buying that, and B, would maybe like an unbiased review on it. Sure. But yeah, like, just reaching out to a brand being like, hey, can I have some free stuff? It's like, ugh, I do not like that. Do not like that at all. It just feels so entitled, you know? And don't you know who I am? Oh, I don't like that at all. Don't like that at all. Don't like it. Feel like the shock when HMRC comes for the tax. Yeah, all the like the copycat air knots up in my tax bill. It's wild though, isn't it? It's wild that that's a thing. Even more wild that a lot of the brands that I spoke to are ready for it. Like, they expect it. That's even weirder in a lot of ways. Do we have any Scotland control? Oh, we do! They can't have been online very long. They've been online for 2 minutes. 125 680. 25 680. 125 680.
Scottish Control, Speedbird 80 Tango, flight level 380.
Speedbird 80 Tango.
Speak for yourself, Philip.
Roger.
I'm a professional over here.
Not 232 Alpha with you.
Not 232 Alpha, Scottish. Good morning, Roger.
Scottish, good morning. Wild Express 232, overhead house libs, flight level 380.
Wild Express 232, Scottish, good morning, Roger.
I think you're projecting, Philip. I think that's what it is. It's alright, don't worry. We all do it. Me? That's for me. I'm a superstar down at the cracker factory.
3541,
I hope at least some of you got that reference. Now, do you think this controller's going to let me make a cup of coffee or not?
White Star 901, Scottish, good morning, Roger.
Oh, there's a fair old train of us today. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Control, very good morning.
5, 6, 7, 8.
400 over Iceland.
Not 23 Alpha, Scottish, good morning, Roger.
Dallas Fort Worth. Damn, they've got a minute or two to go. In the 346, love to see it. Content, honestly, I keep wanting to say not 232 so bad. So bad. Oh, God. Oh, clean this today. Never miss a Simpsons reference. There you go. Chappers gets it. Oh, man, my kids are watching Simpsons at the minute.
5987 inbound B, tax straight up.
So when we went to Bristol to see the Six Nations rugby, we were in the hotel room and Simpsons was on Channel 4 in the morning. And obviously I put it on. I was like, oh yeah, Simpsons. And they were like, what's this? I was like, shame on you. Watch it. And they were like, oh, it's actually really good. I was like, I know. So
right, 5987 Scottish, hello. I don't
they've started watching it on Disney Plus, like all of it.
I don't cover T-side, you come on, it's Unicom, good morning.
Unicom 5987.
I came down the other day to the
good morning, not 23
World of Chocolate, or the Land of Chocolate scene. Brilliant.
Not 23 Scottish, good morning, Roger.
You forget how funny it is. And also seeing it again now as an adult, you pick up on bits that you missed when you first saw it as a kid. Got Wordle in 6. Rob, shame on you. You're mucking around in Forza too much. I'll have to have a go at Wordle in a minute. Is that me? Yeah, that's me there. God, we've got ages with this controller. Ages and ages. I reckon this controller's going to let me make a cup of coffee. I think he will.
Scottish Control, KM 609 requesting off cockpit for 30 minutes.
KM 609, that is approved, report back.
Roger, we report back, KM 609.
Scottish Control, Wad Express 232, requesting 5 minutes out for coffee making purposes.
To Christian Wad Express 232 for that purpose only, that is approved.
Roger, thanks, Wad Express 232. See you in a minute.
Scottish Control, good morning, this is Tuesday, so it's not off documentary for the direct setup.
Easy 207 Papa Scottish, good morning, expect vectors for the ILS runway 25 at Boulder Grove.
Expect vector for the Shepherd 24, Station 25, easy Tuesday, so it's
Easy 207 Papa, route direct IPSET, when ready, descend flight level 200.
That's on when ready descend 200, please do the 25.
And just to confirm, it is direct IPSET.
If I'm direct IPSET, easy Tuesday, so
Scottish Patrol, good afternoon. Easy 18 Yankee Zulu radio check.
Easy 18 Yankee Zulu, Scottish, good morning, readability 5.
Scottish Patrol, thank you very much. Easy 18 Yankee Zulu, we are currently at Aberdeen, stand 3, with information out from Ford QNH 1004, requesting IFR clearance to Gatwick as filed, aircraft type A320.
Easy 18 Yankee Zulu, Scottish, Roger, clearance is to Gatwick via Papa 18, initial climb flight level 110, squawk 3375.
Just repeat the initial climb, but via Papa 18, squawk 3375, easy 18 Yankee Zulu.
Initial climb flight level 110.
Initial climb 110, easy 18 Yankee Zulu.
Flight Express 232, back in the cockpit.
Flight Express 232, welcome back.
Right, sounds like I need to try Wordle. Does it not? And see if we can beat Rob's 6. 6.
First control, can you just confirm the SID for Easy 18 Yankee Zulu, please?
Easy 18 Yankee Zulu. Aberdeen doesn't have any SIDs, so it is an airway clearance, and then you get given an after departure instruction.
Right, let's go for train.
Okay, A firm.
Okay, so there's an A in the middle. What about charm? Ooh. Sharp. Ah.
Not 232 Alpha, coming at 5 minutes out of cockpit.
Not 232 Alpha, that is approved, report back.
Okay.
Bloody laziness on show today from these pilots, honestly. That be? Or Wharf? Would it be Wharf? All day long.
Easy 207 Papa, descend, flight level 150.
Grumpy.
150.
That's not the point, Grumpy. Yeah, odds on James not reporting back. No, Scottish control is a huge bit of airspace, isn't it? It really is. Like, when are we going to get out of this airspace? Ballix is when it ends. And what time are we getting to Ballix? What a load of Ballix. Right, grow up. What's happened to my legs? It's because I haven't done a thing. Why does it not tell me how long it is? Right, arrivals. Let's plan our arrival, actually. Because it had me down for 19, but I'm convinced that 01 is probably going to be the play now. And we'll take the Balsu 4 November.
232 Alpha, back in cockpit.
Not 232 Alpha, Scottish, welcome back.
So do Balso 4 ILS Zulu 01, Balsu 4 November, and we go via Dexon. Cruise out. When do it want us to do the step?
November 4 Uniform Alpha, it's a short stay with me, you can monitor Unicom, good morning.
Monitor Unicom, Lufthansa 4 Uniform Alpha.
It wants us to go to 400 in 170 miles. Have to go next page. Aha. $10:32. Yeah, so we've got another half an hour with this controller. That's pretty cool, though. So when's my step? Will it appear on the map? Yeah, step climb in 160 miles, just before Ballix. So we will probably have to ask this controller to step climb. Are you playing another game while playing this game? No, not at the moment. Gatwick Tower and London South are on if you wanted to fly there. It's no good now, I'm flying up to Iceland. I can't turn around now. Although I have been thinking about ways in which we could play another game. I don't know if you guys would like that.
Easy 207 Papa descend flight level 140, leave set on a heading of 340 degrees.
Like, I can't help but notice there's a new Halo game coming out pretty soon. Will I be jumping on the GTA bandwagon? I'll certainly play it. Whether I'll stream it, I don't know. Because the PS5's in the house and it's kind of like... That's how the family watch TV and stuff through the PS5. So me taking it out here might not go down too well. I guess I could get an Xbox out here maybe. Then we could do a bit of Forza, we could do a bit of Halo, then we could do some GTA as well. Mind you, PS5 we could do all of that as well, in time. Maybe I'll get a PS5 Pro. That's what I do, I'll get a PS5 Pro for out here. I'll start a GoFundMe. There you go. It's Quaver o'clock, by the way. What I would do, I think, you see like where I am at the moment, like my face cam, hi, I would probably turn that into the sim, like make the sim super small, and sort of put it in a view like this.
Easy 207 Papa turn left heading 2.
Oh, the crossword game.
Instructions
sorry, I misunderstood.
To leave the waypoint Ipset.
Yeah, it's just Wordle in a browser.
Left 200 easy 207 Papa.
Easy 207 Papa negative. Turn left heading of 295.
Order 295 270.
Heyo, David. Only trouble with getting another PC out here is I've already got two. I've got my sim PC and I've got my streaming PC.
Thank you.
And already generates a lot of heat. Like a lot of heat. So I don't really know if I want a third one out here just for playing games on. And the other problem is that would then require another keyboard and another mouse, and I've already got 2 mice and 2 keyboards out here, which is bad enough. Do you see what I mean? Can I vent externally using ducting? Yeah, I'm doing that at the moment, David. In fact, I don't know if you can see it. There's a little bit up there. You can see it? Just above my door? So that's where it comes in. You can see me pointing. That's my intake. It comes along this wall and then it blows out onto me. And then behind me, over here, can't quite see this bit, I've got ducting, I've got out vents that are positioned to catch the hot air out of my GPU and my back of my fan case.
Correction contact London Control 127.105, good morning.
And that blows it out into, well, out into the next door shed. Because this shed is like one shed split into 2. I have one half rubbish in the other half, which I don't care about if it gets hot.
Welcome back.
Unless, of course, I take over the entire shed. Then we've got twice the volume of air to get warm. The other option would be to put my PCs on the other side of that wall. But damp, cold, bugs, overall security becomes more of a concern. You know what I mean? Hold the line. Yeah, still thinking about doing that. Trouble is, I'd need to find a home for all the bicycles. Like, the kids have got bikes. Me and my wife have got a bike. So that's 4 bikes. They need to go somewhere. There's probably about 15 pots of paint. There's also... what else is there? A couple of old bodyboards. Helmets for the bikes. Puncture repair kits. Bike pumps. All that. Basically all the crap that goes in the shed. Old bits of wood. Because they might come in handy. Can't throw that out. Of course you can throw that out. So, just get a storage space. What we could do is maybe tighten up the garage a little bit. And maybe do one of those things where you sort of put the bikes vertically up against the wall. Could maybe do something like that. That might be the play. Because once the bikes are out of there, there's a couple of like scooters and things that the kids have got, but there's not really much else that we must keep. The biggest problem would be insulating it. And we ride the bikes quite a bit, Rob. We quite often we got a roof rack for the car. One of those like Thule things that you put the bikes on. So we put all 4 bikes on the roof, and quite often on a Saturday we'll go off somewhere nice. Well, not on a Saturday because I'm working. On a Sunday. The paint, you're probably right in that most of it's gone off. Thinking of getting all the wind control stuff.
Scottish Control Easy 418.
And then buying the remaining weather radar panel from SL3 and eventually building an A320 cockpit. Would you say it's a good idea? If you want an A320 cockpit, sounds like a great idea. If you want a 737 cockpit, sounds like a very bad idea. That might be a little summer project, that. I keep looking at pedestal builds. I saw a really good one the other day. Someone made a pedestal entirely out of MDF. And they basically... because I kept thinking, how are you going to secure the panels down to the MDF? Because obviously you get like bolts that come with the gear, but then the bolt needs to go into a nut. And if you just put a bolt into MDF, it's obviously not going to catch. And what this guy did, he was basically really... with a hand drill, but being very careful, boring holes at exactly the right place. For like, you mentioned, you've got all the little holes that go along the MCDU and, you know, the RMP, that sort of stuff. So he's boring holes, and then he would sort of screw in these like screw-in nuts, and then you can screw into the MDF.
Papa, descend to altitude 4,000 feet, the old
which kind of made me be like, oh,
1007.
yes, I could do that.
4,000 feet, connect towards the technically 27.
Guys, I got a dead pixel on my screen. No, I haven't, actually. What the hell is that, then? Can you see it? Is it on the stream? Yeah, it's on the stream, look. This little bit here. See it? If I put my cursor over it, that's a little dot in the sim. I thought it was a dead pixel on my telly. Raw plug for the plasterboard.
Control Easy 18 Yankee.
I suppose that might work.
Ready for push and start.
Easy 18 Yankee Zulu, start, stand 3, push
Avro,
and
how's it
start
going?
approved.
Push and start approved. Easy 18 Yankee Zulu.
Easy 207 Papa, turn right, heading of 310 degrees.
Wide speed 1.
What if I go to outside view? Yeah, it's still there.
Easy 418 to Quebec, when ready, descend flight level 200.
When ready,
That's
descend
bonkers.
flight level 200, Easy 418 Quebec.
Is it worth
Scottish
it?
Control, Golf Bravo Foxtrot, moving.
And will I regret not being able to fly other aircraft? Well,
Golf Bravo Foxtrot, Romeo Victor, Scottish, good morning.
not to say you won't be able to fly other aircraft. Like, I'm flying a...
Have initial stop at 6,000 feet. Climb now, flight level 240.
I'm flying a 777 right now using
My apologies.
Wind control
240,
hardware.
Golf, Romeo Victor.
I've got a SPAD.next profile for the 777, which makes my throttles work nicely, including the flaps levers, including the speed brakes, including the engine start switches. AGP I'm still working on. MCDU you can forget it, but that's okay.
3560, Lufthansa Port.
So it's not like you can't fly other aircraft, it's just the experience won't be as fancy as your Airbus. Like when I jump into my Phoenix, all of this comes to life and it's so cool.
207 Papa, descend altitude 2,500
It's amazing.
feet.
Absolutely amazing.
Altitude 2,500 feet to
But is this terrible, what we're experiencing right now? No, we just use our mouse a bit more. It's not as fancy, I'll be the first to admit, but it's pretty cool. So yeah, if A320 is your main aircraft, I would say it makes sense to build an A320 cockpit more so than it makes sense to build an A350. Because you've got loads and loads of... cheers, Dale. Thank you, mate.
Scottish Hello FedEx 39, flight level 320.
Like, you've got loads of hardware from Wind Control and others for the A320 family, so hardware is really well supported. The plane with the Phoenix and the fly-by-wire. Like, really good, solid options for the planes. Then, when we get A330s and we got A340s, very similar obviously they're bigger, but there's no real reason why it shouldn't be able to use all that stuff as well, providing the plane devs allow it.
Zero Gate Alpha 4, Mike 9, Alpha 6, Papa Oscar.
So yeah, good times.
Get on 0 Quebec, Ryan 16, Aberdeen ready.
Get 310 Quebec, Scottish Roger, I have your clearance of hot rate coffee.
What's that, Dale? What are you talking about? Moby flight profile for which bit of hardware?
Ready to copy, get on 0 Quebec.
Oh, you got to try the Phoenix small fry if you haven't.
Ready to copy, get on 0 Quebec.
Get 310 Quebec, thank you. Clearance destination. After departure 16, left turn direct Putox, climb flight level 110, squawk 0472.
And clear departure, left turn, Putox direct, initial level 110, squawking 0470.
The MCDU.
Get on 0 Quebec.
But how would that work though, really? Because
Easy 207 Papa.
so many of the buttons down here are just not the same, so I'd have to memorise which buttons map to which thing. Like, I guess that the little side buttons up here would work.
310 Quebec, this squawk 0472.
I don't know, I feel like that would just be a pain, having to like mentally translate.
72, get on 0 Quebec.
Not 232 Alpha, nothing further now, monitor Unicom.
By misunderstanding how it works.
Unicom, thanks for the ATC, not 232 Alpha.
Not 56 Tango, nothing further, monitor Unicom, good morning.
Over to Unicom for 56, thank you. Appreciate your time and ACC, thank you.
Kevin 310 Quebec, runway 16 cleared for takeoff. The wind's Aberdeen, 240
$122 for the Phoenix.
Clear takeoff 16, country Quebec. Sky Control, Easy 18 Yankee Zulu, request taxi.
You use a tiny spot of hot glue? Really?
Mike, hold Mike line over runway 16.
No way. I wouldn't have thought of that.
Mike, holding point Mike 9 at runway 16, Easy 18 Yankee Zulu.
Yeah, honestly, that's probably a good idea, Grumpy, because then you just pull it off, can't you? If you need to. Huh.
Control sector not 35 Papa, Mr. ready, call.
Not 35 Papa, I've just sent it to your CPDLC as you logged on. You can monitor Unicom, good morning.
Monitor Unicom, not 35 Papa, good morning.
Huh, what a great idea.
Papa Lima Oscar, thank you. Clear. Full position, clearance destination. After departure, runway 16, left turn to that Putok.
Alright, well that's
flight level 110, squawk 731, correction 730.
That certainly makes it feel different.
After departure, left turn direct to Putok, squawk 7304 and climb for level 110, Papa Hotel City Moscow.
Papa Hotel City Moscow, correct. Line up runway 16.
Line up 16, Papa Moscow.
Yeah, hot glue. That's a good idea.
Easy 418 Quebec, descend flight level 140.
Descend flight level 140.
Yeah, I mean, especially if it's on the flat.
Easy 207 Papa, runway 1.
Like my little ECAM panel here. You can't really see it, but I've got the ECAM panel in front of my throttles. All I've got is those little sticky pads that wind control provide, that just basically touch it down to a flat surface, and it's fine. Like. And at first I was like, oh, I don't know. All I'm doing is pressing a button on top. Like, there's not an awful lot.
310 Quebec, thank you. Climb flight level 190.
Flight level 190, country Quebec.
Oh, Ryan's calling. Ryan, you don't mind if we do our phone interview live on stream, do you? Kidding, of course. Good luck, Ryan. Remember, it's you interviewing them.
Easy 418, correct, descend flight level 80.
That's 80, easy 418, correct.
Right. 20 past 11. What time are we getting there? When are we going to be there? Sound like my kids in the car.
Papa Lima Oscar, runway 16, clear takeoff. The winds Alder Grove 240 degrees 10 knots.
16 takeoff, Papa Lima Oscar.
Good 80, Tango Charlotte leaving my sector now, nothing further, monitor Unicom, good morning.
How do I get the time?
David 80 Tango, shortly leaving my sector now, nothing further, monitor Unicom, good morning.
Unicom for Speedbird 80 Tango, thank you.
How do I get to the third page? Legs. I'm so confused. What am I doing wrong? How did I get that page earlier? Legs. If I do next page, oh, there we go. Oh, it says it down here. Don't ignore me. Ignore me. Everyone just ignore me. Oh, sorry, Ryan. I was busy streaming. Phone me back.
Easy 18 Yankee Zulu, line up from runway 16.
Line up from runway 16, Easy 18 Yankee Zulu.
So we haven't actually got that far to go, have we? Bit of a tight pack up here, look. You lot better sort your separation out. Look at us lot. We're being very well behaved. Heathrow in front in the triple. Where are you going? You're going Frank.
Look
at that.
Absolutely rough, thank you. Climb flight level
Back of the pack knows what they're doing.
Easy 1 Yankee Zulu after departure.
You can set up the MCDU based on which button in the 777 would be corresponding with the button on the MCDU. So a NITREF on the triple would be the DIR button. Or you program the buttons based on what they would kind of be despite not being in the same spot. Yeah, okay, that's what I was wondering. Got it. Okay, maybe we could do something.
Easy 418 Quebec, vector now, let's approach runway 25, fly heading 315 degrees.
Where's my step climb?
Vectors for runway 25 and fly heading 315 degrees. Easy 418 Quebec.
Scottish Control, World Express 232, requesting step climb to flight level 400.
World Express 232, roger, climb flight level 400.
Climb flight level 400, World Express 232. I think you'll be, I think we'll be alright, Toby. I mean...
And Golf Romeo Victor, request climb to flight level 450.
Still 20 odd miles between us.
Flight level 450. Flight level 450, Golf Romeo Victor.
I think we'll be alright. I think we'll be alright.
Sky Control, Easy 41 Tango, passing 3000. Easy 41 Tango, Scottish, good morning, climb now, flight level 200.
Nice one, Toby.
200 for Easy 41 Tango. Easy 1 Yankee Zulu, report you passing altitude, climb now, flight level 340.
Passing altitude 3,600, climb now, flight level 340, Easy 1 Yankee Zulu.
Small Fry, have you done your control sensitivity on the fly-by-wire? You have to, like, knock it down by 30%, I think.
Easy 418 Quebec, descend to altitude 4,000 feet, the Older Grove QNH 1007.
Captain Rogers, I did not.
QNH 1007, Easy 418
Maybe
Quebec.
Twitch didn't show it for one weird reason. Could you pop it in again? I don't know why it's not showing me. Maybe Twitch thought you were like spamming or something. That was over on YouTube. No, I didn't see that one either. Can you paste it again, mate? Sorry. James. Look at that wing flex. Yeah, Small Fry, have you considered the Phoenix? Sorry.
Easy 207 Papa, welcome Alder Grove, taxi Charlie Standard Choice, good morning.
Charlie Standard Choice, Charlie 327, Jason Occupy.
Ryanair 812, hello, we're climbing to flight level 250, inbound, coast now.
Ryanair 812, Scottish, good morning, squawk 7306.
Needs a bit of Python coding to do the MCDU.
7307, Ryanair 812.
Ryanair 812, negative, squawk 7306.
7300, my apologies, Ryanair 812.
White Star 901, shortly leaving my sector now, monitor Unicom, good morning.
Unicom 112, good morning, correct.
Ryanair 812, the squawk is in text, it is 7306.
7306, Ryanair 812.
Easy 81, question 418 Quebec, descend altitude 2,500 feet.
Down to 2,500, Easy 418 Quebec.
Is there a lot of cables for the wind control? Yeah, that's that is a thing. I wouldn't be at all surprised if at some point they do like a little box or something that all the stuff goes into, and then you run that one box to your PC.
370
Essentially like a hub. Wingflex did that with all this. But, yeah.
Ryder 812, can you please repeat again?
Against Grumpy and Joanna's advice, I bought this, a Sabrent 16 port powered hub, and so far it seems alright. But it was bloody expensive for what it was. Yeah, Ryan, that's a good call. The PCI Express USB card. That's a very good call. It is something I plan to do. My cable management right now is nothing short of a mess. Right, what's Captain Rogers saying? I didn't know if I set up my TV as above POV glare shield looking out the window instead of having my camera POV in the pilot seat to see all the instruments. Because it makes all the displays a bit redundant. Oh, I see what you mean.
Easy 418.
Like that?
Turn left, heading up 275, cleared ILS runway 25.
Is that what you mean?
Turn left 275, cleared ILS runway 25, easy 418, Quebec.
Yeah, so if I was going to do a cockpit, I feel like that would be a concern for me. Because otherwise I'm going to build all this cockpit and then I'm going to basically see everything twice like this, aren't I? Which is going to be dumb. But then you guys can't see it as viewers, which makes me feel like maybe I shouldn't build a cockpit. Do you know what I mean?
Well, Express 232, short lead from my sector now, Monitor Unicom, good morning.
Unicom, thank you for all your time, Mod Express 232.
No way.
Hey, there we go. Yeah, that's the other thing, Joanna. I would need... What I'd be tempted to do is to get another camera, like this one, the face cam one. So that's a Elgato face cam Mark II, I believe. And it has a really wide, well, as you can see, which I quite like. I initially didn't like it. I thought it makes the camera view look dumb, but I quite like that you guys can see all in the shed and you get a sense of the space rather than just like boff, like my face, if you know what I mean. Because frankly, who the hell wants to see that? But maybe another one of those wouldn't be a bad idea. I think my plan would be to move everything 90 degrees over here, because I've got slightly more width going this way than I do this way. And I've got an L-shaped desk, so I've basically got this little square in the corner that I'm in. I've got desk here, and I've got desk there, whereas if I was to lose the L-shaped desk and just do one strip, I'd effectively have all this room behind me. So this wall here would be what would be behind me on stream if I moved. I could go like full content creator 2026 and get some of that like acoustic paneling stuff, like the little wooden vertical slats. It's all compromise, isn't it? Like, again, like, look at what Captain Rogers is saying. Like, it's all a compromise. I think this idea that we can have this, like, everything's going to be perfect, like, it's never going to be. Could I fit a 1-to-1 A320 DIY cockpit rig over there? I could maybe. Yeah. Again, because I wouldn't have the L shape. Alright, I need to open paint. You forced me. Everyone loves this. Paint. How many times have we done this on stream? So much easier to just draw what you're trying to think. Let's go for a big brush tool. Go for a 10 pixel thing. Right, here is my shed. Oh my god, that's not my shed. Start again. This is my shed. It's like an oblong. Okay? Everyone agreed? The shed is split into two. Down the middle. And this wall is this one here. Yeah? In here is just crap everywhere. And over here is where I live. So I've got a desk that goes like that. And I've got a desk that goes like that. And I've got a teeny tiny little bit of desk that makes a shelf, which is where my hand currently is doing the mouse. And then I sit looking in this direction. One side A320, one side 737. God, that would be so cool, wouldn't it? And at the moment, my little pedestal thing that I've built for my side stick sort of goes here. My wing control stuff kind of hangs off here. My rudders go here. And my MCDU is currently sort of here, like that. And it's all a bit cramped. It's all very cramped. Now, if we were to do... We just focus in on the shed for a second. So we'll ignore the other half. We're just looking at my half. If I just had one bench, yeah? At the moment, my sim PC is here, which I've got ducted out, so the hot air gets blown out into the other side of the shed. I've got my streaming PC over here like so, which just radiates heat because it's not doing an awful lot. Grumpy. Yeah, that could be the 737 side. So at the moment on this side, I would generally use this bit for playing like Call of Duty and being a gamer, right? But now I've got the PC in the house, I don't come out here very much to play games. I tend to do it in the house in the evenings. So really, this is like exclusively now my simming room. I don't really do anything else in here except for make content for the channel and sim with you guys. So I would lose my gaming monitor. I would put my TV here. Yeah, like that. I could then have my rudders under the desk. Why do I keep getting little bits of mispaint? Is my mouse button dying? I'd put my rudder pedals under the desk like so. I'm such a good drawer. There we go, look at that. I could put my pedestal wherever I want, basically, for my side stick. I could finally put in the tiller when that arrives. And then over this side, we could legitimately look at building a DIY pedestal. And we'd have the room for it. And then at the back of the room, I'd probably put my overhead panel mounted here as well. And if I had a little camera at the back of the room, sort of here, it could probably catch the pedestal, the overhead, and potentially get a view of the telly for a bit of extra context. And then I could get another camera mounted to this wall, which would... Oh, I could also have the yoke here. That's the yoke. Which could be like stick and yoke cam. And I reckon with those two camera angles, you could do the lot. And obviously I'd probably have a third camera up here somewhere looking at my stupid face. And I reckon that'd probably do us. I reckon that'd do us. But it means ripping everything out. I don't know where my aircon unit would go, that's the only thing. Although, thinking about it, in the wall over here, so obviously I've like insulated and plasterboarded this wall, but on the other side of the wall is brickwork, and there is a hole been bored out of it. For like a, I don't know what the hell was in here years ago, like previous owners more, so I don't know, might have had a tumble dryer or something. Based on your recommendation, I bought the touchscreen version of the 12.5 screen that you use to export the instruments. I use it with DCS and Helios for touchscreen. Nice! Would you eventually get an A320 MIP cut out? Don't know. Don't know, actually. Camera on my head. Trouble is get that. That's fine, Jerry. Like a pair of those Meta glasses or something. For recorded content, no problem, because you can just press record and then grab the footage afterwards and line it up with where it needs to be. Live content becomes a bit more complicated. Yeah, I don't know about the A320 MIP cutout. I don't know. That might extend beyond my DIYing ability. It might also, because I want to be able to accommodate a yoke as well. Like, as it sounds right now, I'm really happy with just this little screen, to be honest. Maybe a second one of those screens might be cool, so I could have, like, upper and lower eCam. I don't know. Yeah, definitely cracking on towards Iceland, aren't we? What's happened? What have I missed in the Discord? I need to have a look now. James's contrails. That's brilliant. Maybe I'd do something. Yeah, the thing is, if I was to do a proper MIP cutout, this screen that I've got would be too small. One thing I noticed when I boarded the plane to come back from Tunisia, when I always look into the cockpit because I can't help it, just how big the screens were. Like, they were big screens. Why is there no study level Concorde in the sim? Maybe because it's hard to make a study level Concorde because it no longer flies? I don't know. Accelerated flight in controlled airspace is legal in VATSIM. Don't you have to get permission from the controller though? Or is it in uncontrolled airspace it's legal? I don't know, I forget. How long till I descend? Where do I go? Progress? Top of descent, 239 miles. That's right, we're not doing bad. Got a minute or two yet. What's real world doing? Look at that photo, that picture, brilliant. Tower's on. The jubbly. Think they've seen us coming. Yeah. I reckon they'll get the first few of you in. And then... yeah, get Pedro in, then disconnect. No, my luck. Oh, Tom, it's you! Oh, honestly, we've had such a terrible run of luck at the minute, Tom. It's become a bit of a joke. Like a running joke. It's like, if I fly into where ATC is, it generally disappears. Who can blame him? Like, oh, let's fly here, ATC's on. Oh, wait, they're gone. Oh, we've even got Prague online. Stuttgart. Brussels. I feel like I need some scenery for Brussels before we dare to go back and disgrace ourselves once more. Oh, cheers, Tom. Cheers for jumping on. Hopefully our separation remains halfway decent. James is in the lead, look. Bloody hell. What runways are in use at the moment? Because Navigraph's telling me 01. But then someone said earlier that 19 was still in use. We'll wait for Tom's ATIS. Oh, I've got to get rid of this picture of my shed. Anyway, that's my little plan. That would be my little plan. And again, it wouldn't be like a full-on Airbus cockpit initially. It would be a DIY'd center pedestal, left pedestal, and everything else would be a bit more rough and ready. ATIS says 19. Okay, we'll go for 19 then. Expect ILS or RMP approach runway 19. Then it says runway 01 condition. Okay. Go for 19. Yeah, I mean, it's only a 3-knot tailwind, so perhaps Navigraph was premature to... Can I plan for ILS Zulu? I probably can. Here's my little plan. Let me show you. Usually just copy flight radar. Oh, so they're doing 19 in real world. Yeah, fine. That makes sense. I mean, in fairness, Navigraph isn't telling me that 19 isn't used. I think it was earlier, but it's not anymore. Alrighty. Let's put in my 19, because I think I planned for... ILS Zulu 19. What am I doing? Baosu 3 kilo. And we'll go via Elvam. Beautiful. Is James using time acceleration? Yeah, Tom, I'd keep an eye out for Airnaut 232 Alpha. A non-zero probability that pilot will be asleep at the wheel. Poor old James, he's never going to live that down. That was funny though. I must admit I did laugh an awful lot that day. Potentially a noise issue over the city. They try to limit 01 as it goes right over Reykjavik. Oh, okay. I gotcha. So we should have a big old taxi then. I'm not sure where I'm going to go, actually, as a cargo plane. And I've only got default scenery, which might complicate the issue. 90% James is sleeping. Never going to get old. I go East Apron as cargo. Oh, okay. So can I vacate... If I can vacate Sierra 1, can I do that? Am I allowed on Sierra 1? Let me have a look at the charts. Where's TUT charts? East. Here we go. If aircraft is larger than Cat D and a wingspan of 52 meters or more are not allowed to taxi on Sierra 1 to and from the East Apron. What's my wingspan? Larger than Class D. I'm not larger, am I? I think I am just a Class D. How do I find out what my wingspan is? According to Google, my wingspan is 64 meters. Oh dear. Can't take Sierra 1. Can we go November 1? Or are we just not allowed in the East Apron at all? Everyone leave James alone. He's busy sleeping. I mean... nothing. What's going on up here then? $490, $492. Alright. So, can we go in via November 1 then? Today's DHL flight parked at stand 44, says Pedro. And where is that? Is that going to be at the normal terminal? Oh yeah. That's interesting then. I don't know. Well, it's not really for me to decide. I'll be a good boy and go where I'm told. Hello, Charlie. How do you do the measuring thing on VATSIM radar? Click on the little ruler just up here. I don't know if you can see it, it's kind of behind the chat. Then I hold control and click. And it sort of locks onto the nearest thing you click to, so... And then to get rid of it, just click again. Just click normally. Really handy though. Well, apparently, Tom, today's DHL flight went to stand 44. So maybe if we shoot for that, would that be alright? Which is all the way... Terminal Remote West. And that's probably going to mean a taxi on Echo 1, Echo 2, Echo 3, cross runway 28, Echo 4, November 4. Then November 1, 2. I would presume. Who knows? Depends what the default scenery is like as well. That was perhaps a bit of an oversight, but I didn't want to particularly pay 20 quid or whatever for a bit of scenery that... I mean, I've only been here twice, and this is the second time, I think. So, yeah. I was tempted last night to buy the scenery, but it's like, you're probably not going to go there that often, matey. Like, it could be, like, I bought Nook, and I think I went there once. So, I don't know. Maybe we'll get our money's worth eventually, but... Yeah, oh yeah, we got the 4x4 version. 6 CD auto changer, climate control, you name it, we got it. Lara, she blows. Oh man, I remember when my parents got a new car and it had a 6 CD auto changer. We were just like, whoa, that's so cool. Like putting your CDs, loading them up in the little thing in the boot, and then pressing a button in the car, and then the CD in the boot changes over. God, that was like next level stuff, that was. Next level. Couldn't believe it. And it had an armrest. An armrest? Boop, 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 boop. We can't be that far now, surely. 157 miles. Alright, let's do a little bit of work in here. Let's get ahead of ourselves. Performance tool. Landing on route. Keflavik 19 we're going for, aren't we? Yes, we are. Weather 90905, that's correct, I believe. VREF 141. And that is with auto brakes on 3. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Auto brake set. We'll do a flaps 30 landing, so 137 plus 5 will make 142. We've done our approach briefing. Checked our notes. Recall is checked. Descent checklist complete. Now, when are we going to start seeing... Is that it down there? No, it's cloud, isn't it? Is that a flight plan discontinuity I can see? Yes. So, Baraki... And we'll go Baosu. Let's join those two up. Does that change my top of descent? 140 miles. Basically at Bracky. Lovely. We's doing alright. Hopefully we can do a nice job of the landing. What have we got in terms of wind? We've actually got 3 knots tailwind, so we might need to flare just a touch more than we think we might need to because of the tailwind component. We've got 8 knots coming across the runway left to right. I always find like the 8 to 10 knot range, it's like not enough that you feel like you need to worry about it, but it's enough to cause you aggro if you forget about it. Like if it's like a 25 coming across you, you're ready for it, you're fighting it, whereas the 8 to 10 I find I can sometimes forget. Oh god, I don't want to pause. 30 miles to the one in front. I don't know what these two are going to do. How far between Grumpy and I? Grumpy's 100 miles ahead. I feel like that's probably decreased quite a lot over the flight, because we've been cracking on quite well in this thing. If you know what I mean. I thought this flight was going to drag longer than it has, to be quite honest with you. I really did. How long have we been in the air? Doesn't actually say, does it? I've got 3. What does that mean? Why don't I have a proper time readout? 3 what? Is that 2 hours and 3? No, because it's 20 past 10 when we left Gatwick. But what does that even mean? 3? Is it going to go to 4 now? Yeah. Still doesn't make any sense. How weird. But what's that? An hour and 40. And we're knocking on the door atop a descent. What did the airtime on SimBrief say? 2:26. I feel like we've done all right. Because when does it say we're getting in? At 11:40, so that would be 2 hours and 20. Okay, so that was right. That was right. It's just, I think it's just gone quicker than I thought it would, to be honest with you. But that's all right. That's all good. Stop yawning. I don't know what to do tonight. It's like we could stream, but I've also got videos that I'm sat on that aren't really moving. Sorry, James, it's just, you know. You know when someone else gets sleepy, it makes you feel sleepy. I think that's basically what's happening. Long haul deckers, behave. Stream would be fun. Well, I know you lot are going to say stream. You always say stream. Like, at any point you're going to say, oh yeah, do the stream. But I got shit to do. That's my point. It's tax season for me as well. I'm sorting out taxes with my accountant, which is horrifically not fun, but necessary. I'm also working on a how to fly for the air not virtual airline video, which I can't see that one doing massive numbers, to be quite honest with you. I mean, it's going to appeal to a subset of a subset of a subset, but hopefully it will be an asset that we can use and point pilots to, because I feel like we get a lot of the same questions over and over and over with New Sky. Not that that's anyone's fault. If you don't understand, you don't understand. Like, if you're new to it, of course you're not going to know. But if someone has a question, we can just be like, watch the video. So I need to get that one edited and done. I've got another video I'm obliged to make tomorrow. And then the edit of that one's going to probably drag on into Thursday. Oh, I need more time. I need more time. I need to get that taxes sorted out. Otherwise I'm going to get my ass handed to me by the government. You see what I mean? Do some US ops. I will be doing some US ops soon, but I think I'm going to do that as a video. And then once that video's out, we'll start introducing it into the streams. That'll be the plan. Tom, I think we said 4-4. Apparently that's what DHL used today, real world. Do a 3-sector string. Yeah! Yeah, just imagine like touching down after leg 3. Will there be a 4th leg? Unbelievable. Make everyone happy, do a stream, but of me editing. Oh god, you guys would hate that. That's crazy. Oh, Philip and VOR, James of... I say VOR. You've both been members for 19 and 11 months respectively. Amazing. Thank you guys. I really appreciate you. I can, like, I know I always say it, and oh my god, Philip, you just gifted 5 memberships. Philip. You're making me cough. I know I always say it. I know I sound like a broken record, and you probably think, oh, he's just saying that again. But literally, I couldn't do it without the support, so I really do appreciate it. Man cannot live on ad revenue alone, let me tell you. Well, I'm very grateful to you all. Who got the memberships from Philip? Jordan got one. Ryan got one. Destiny got one. Dollyverse got one. And Momentarily Game got one. There you go, look at that. Philip, very kind of you. Thank you so much. And Philip made the tail. Look at that, look. Philip and Grumpy showing off with their fancy multicoloured 3D printers. Find some sponsors. The thing is, James, right, it's really weird with, like, stream sponsorships. Because, like with a video, it's really easy to quantify. It's like, if you get 1,000 views, you might expect however many percentage of click-through, and then however many percentage of those that click-through might actually buy the thing that's being sponsored or advertised. Streams are a bit of a different animal, really. It's like, you've really got to play the long game with the streams. So you might be able to get a sponsorship package, but then that might be over a long period of time. I don't know. Yeah, like video sponsorships are quite cut and dry. You might have a point though. Might be something I should be more aggressively looking into. Excuse me. Mind you, who the hell's going to want to sponsor this? I'm also too honest. What do you mean? What, that like a company wouldn't want to sponsor in case I tell you guys it's crap or something? But it's going to be very, very small returns for a... Imagine if there's... I don't know how many are watching now. Let's say there's 50 watching right now. If I all of a sudden go, oh, and thank you to today's stream sponsor, Company X, they're doing thing Y, and link in the description, blah, 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 put up a little thing on the screen with like a little rolling kind of slideshow or whatever with the company logo. Like, you're starting with 50 people, which in the scheme of YouTube is not a lot. Let's say 3% click through of those 50. That's 1.5 people. And let's say those of you that make it to the product website actually decide to do the thing they want you to do. Is that going to be like another 3%? So the likelihood of someone doing the thing that the sponsor wants you to do when you're starting with only 50 people is really small. Really small. I used my Prime sub, but nothing came up. Make sure you use that Bezos dollar. Oh, thank you, Tom. Yeah, I can't see it. I can see you've got a badge by your name now. Normally you get a little ticket thing that comes up. Yeah, Gavin does do it, Grumpy. You're right. I see a couple of streamers get sponsored by AnyBuilds. And I think the way they get paid, looking at it, at least on Twitch, is that AnyBuilds just, like, gifts them loads of subs. If you look at some of the Twitch streamers, like, you look at, like, the top gifted, and, like, you see, like, AnyBuilds official have gifted, like, however many. Which is a weird way to get paid, really, because Twitch are going to take half of that. Then I suppose it keeps the admin down for AnyBuilds because they can just literally gift Twitch subs and not have to worry about any accounting, really. I suppose. Likelihood of AnyBuilds sponsoring me, I think, is close to nil. I think I've been a bit too vocal about the 350 at this point. I can't imagine they would take too kindly to that idea. Funny, I haven't heard about them. I heard about the A380. I haven't heard from him about that one. Funny that. Wind Control would be the ultimate sponsor. Yeah, I mean, we're doing work with Wind Control. Like, you know, they sent stuff for review. Yeah, I mean, things that come to mind is like Wind Control, Moser. But then, really, do they need to sponsor? Because if the gear is on yoke cam, it kind of is sponsored by default, isn't it? Do they just not get a discount code and take a percentage of the sales? What's that, Jacko? My top of descent is in 20 miles. Yeah, like the whole creator code thing. It depends how big you are, really. Like, I know, do you guys remember a streamer called Ninja? Well, he still does stream. Yeah, he did a lot of Fortnite. I remember once he said that, like, with his creator code on Fortnite, so if somebody goes onto Fortnite and buys a, I don't know, a skin, and then they put in the creator code Ninja at checkout, then he obviously gets a kickback. And I think he said that he could like buy a house every month with the money he gets from that, just because of the scale that he operates at, like, you know, streaming to thousands of people at a time, like many tens of thousands at a time. What are you talking about, Jack? Are you talking about like AnyBuilds or something? I'm confused.
Sick bot. Cheers, man. Yeah, I can't see it either, Jacko, to be honest. I think after my A350 videos where I've been like, what? and been fairly vocal about it on stream, I can't see it somehow. What's going on up there? Right, what shall I descend to? Let's go for... Elvam, 3,000 for Elvam. Let's be lazy. Phoenix could sponsor. Yeah, I suppose Phoenix could sponsor me, but then do they need to? If AnyBuild sponsor you, they pay you. They'll just give you an affiliate link and maybe a couple of quid a month if people use it. I think you get like a creator code, so you get a percentage of the basket total at checkout. If you go onto Twitch and look at, I think like London Controller, like Kenko, like maybe Grizzle, another one. If you look at their top people, that like their top gifters, so who's gifted them the most, generally AnyBuilds is up there. And I think that's kind of how they, unless it's just them gifting stuff in addition to some sort of agreed payment, but I think looking at it, it's like they gift subs almost as a form of payment. Not 100% sure. So I don't know. But ultimately, Jacko, it depends how much you put through the store. Like, if you get an affiliate link and loads of people are buying scenery using your link, it could add up. Like, depending on how much of a commission you get. It could be anywhere from, like, I don't know. Like, Amazon affiliates is, like, really stingy. I think they give you, like... What is going on up here? Do I even want to ask what's going on up there? Yeah, like Amazon's super stingy. Like, you don't get much off Amazon affiliate. But if you're putting volume through it, does it matter? And the basket totals can be quite high, so you still get a nice drink out of it at the end. Yeah, exactly, Jacko. Exactly. Please don't ask what happened. Alright, I won't. I'm just doing my thing back here. You guys do you. I mean, it depends, Jacko, really. Like, there's a difference between being a streamer and being a content creator, I would argue. Like, there are those that just stream. That's it. Just stream. Whereas I take a broader view, I suppose, in that I try to stream, I try to make videos, I try to make vertical content. I try to do, like, the whole package. And there are times where that's really hard, because it's like, you'd like to stream, but also you want to get a video edited. But the problem I've found is that when you aren't live, your channel's dead. Like, you're not making any money. You take a 2-week holiday, forget it. Like, the till stops ringing, essentially. And one thing I've noticed, particularly with Twitch, is when I went away for a week or two, the drop-off on subs, Twitch subs, was crazy. I came back and I was like, well, that's pretty much all gone. Let's start rebuilding again from close to zero. Whereas, we've got a big library of YouTube videos behind us now, and they, even when you're not there, just keep going. And videos that talk about products that have affiliate links attached to them, they just keep the wheels moving, you know? Whereas you stop streaming and it's just like leaves falling off a tree. Now, I guess there comes a point where you reach a certain size, it stops mattering as much. Because generally, I guess at that point, your audience will always come back to you. These two still on top of each other. Lordy. Pope, which one are you? I'm keeping out of the way of that. You're the BA Pope, okay. Bigger paid for videos is a tiny amount. No, it's alright, it adds up quite nicely. I mean, the amount YouTube pay for videos, I do better out of videos than I do streams, put it that way. Much better out of videos than I do streams. Like, the videos carry me, 100%. Like, I do the streams because I enjoy them. Mostly. It's my hope that they can continue to grow and become more of a thing, but it's been a long road and we're not there yet. But yeah, the amount that YouTube pays you get paid per 1,000 views generally. So they'll give you a figure per 1,000 views, and that'll vary based on time of year. Like in the run up to Christmas, the rates pretty much double because all the companies are competing for the same amount of ad space, so the ads become more valuable. Then when it comes to January, the brands are like, now we're good, Christmas has been and gone. Then the ads rates fall. It also depends on how long your video is. Like if I make a 5-minute video, YouTube won't put a mid-roll ad in, so an ad in the middle of the video. So you only make money on the video at the start of the video, which means you make less. Also, if I do like an hour-long video and I can keep people watching for half of it, you're going to get multiple mid-roll ads, which means you get more money on top of that. That view is worth more. So basically, if you can keep people watching, you stand to make a lot more. The limit for YouTube to insert a mid-roll ad is 8 minutes. So if you make a video that's longer than 8 minutes, you can have an ad in the middle of it around like 3 or 4 minutes. So if you see a video that's like 8 minutes and 2 seconds, you know that that's being dragged out probably just to hit the 8-minute mark. There's going to be a lot of waffle. Oh, well, look, we've hit 8 minutes. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you next time. So keep your eyes peeled for that. Oh, Jacko, I work part-time. I do part-time work and part-time this, which equals full-time. Potentially might give it a go at full-time at some point. Like, I haven't really spent any of the money that this channel's earned ever, so I could just write the house a check and buy myself a year or two off, I suppose, and see if going at it full time moves the needle enough to maintain it for the long term. If it doesn't, go find another job again. Those contrails disappeared with those two up ahead. But yeah, Jacko, with the streams, it literally, the ad revenue is a pittance. That's always the risk with going live. And that's always the tension that I feel, especially when you guys are like, do a stream, do a stream, do a stream. It's like, if I do a stream and we don't get any members and we don't get any gifted, we don't get any like super chats or anything like that, you've probably been live all day to earn maybe £2. Like, it's that low. Because again, streaming to like 50 or 100 people, that's not a lot of ad breaks. That's like 100 people being shown ads. Whereas compare and contrast to a video that gets 20,000 views, then that's 20,000 ads. Maybe 40,000 if they're shown a mid-roll ad. Very different. There's a plane coming towards me. That will be Pope. Yeah. Yeah, fingers crossed, Jacko. We got another iron in the fire as well, which hopefully turn into something, but I'm not ready to talk about it yet. That is YouTube or channel adjacent, so that could be cool. We'll see if we can do it. The problem I'm feeling increasingly at the moment is that I end up coming to... Oh, Deckers, thank you, mate. 15 months! 15 months! Legend, Deckers. Yeah, the issue I'm coming up at the moment is that I work on the channel Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and I work Friday, Saturday, Monday, and I get back to work on Friday and I'm like, shit, I've got so much left to do on the channel. I've got a video that's half edited. I've got another video idea that I need to get on. I've got a brand that wants me to do a video about their thing that they've sent now, so I feel obliged to do the video because otherwise they've sent me this thing and I'm just sat on it for another week. And I've got this other video that I want to do and it's like, oh God, I haven't got the time. QNH is 90905, I believe. Like, people say, hey, Clark. People say I should stream more in the evenings. I've got to be honest, I have not yet seen the benefit of doing that. It's been mostly a charitable endeavour on my part. So I don't know. I've yet to see the benefit of evening streams. Numbers don't seem any higher. Maybe we haven't been doing it long enough because you do have to build up a bit of a thing. Quiet content. Clark, will you have a word with them? They're trying to bully me into a second leg. On the prompts, it came through only as one. Oh, the ticket, you mean? Oh, even ATC's like, look, Tom's saying, no, if you want to go back out, I'll stay on just for you guys. You guys, honestly, behave yourselves. Oh, did your RMP arrive, Joanna? Sadly, we will not have time for another leg back to the UK because by the time we get turned around, it's going to be like 1 o'clock easy, isn't it? More than that. Yeah, alright, Toby, I'll do a poll, shall I? I've got to be out of here by 2:30 latest. So I don't really think a second leg is going to be that possible. Equally, if you want me to stream tonight, I could really do with getting my head down and sorting out this bloody account stuff. Can't do it all. I wish I could. Yeah, maybe I'll force a go around just to drag it all out a bit. Right, landing lights. Keflavik traffic, World Express 232, flight level 100 on the Balsu 3 Kilo, transitioning to Elvam for ILS Zulu 19. Right, I need to get Tom tuned in on the old standby, don't I? 1183. 1183. There we go. I'm going to go down to 1800. Let's be super lazy. Let's just put 1800 in now. I wish PMDG would lose the acceleration. So there's the airport. Here's us. Got 12 miles between myself and Pedro. We are on profile as well. Look at that.
Pacific traffic, Speedbird 80 Tango, Baslu 3 Kilo arrival, transition, Elvam for ILS 19, Keflavik.
Five.
Keflavik traffic and up 23 Alpha is going to reduce speed to 220 knots separation to the company traffic ahead. Keflavik traffic.
995. There we go.
Speedbird 80 Tango and up 23 Alpha.
What the hell is my plane doing?
Go for Speedbird 80 Tango.
Oh, sorry, I completely missed you were holding. I'm going to slow right down so you can go ahead because I'm right on your tail. So I'll go as slow as I can.
What the hell is it doing?
Try and get separation between me and the one behind. So 23 Alpha.
Alright, thank you for Speedbird 80 Tango.
Right, 200 knots, please. Why did it do that? Didn't do a thing then. That was new.
Keflavik, NR2 Alpha, further reducing speed.
Got VNav, we've got... Oh, weird. Cheers, Brian. Right, well, the plane should now be slowing down. Hopefully. Altimeters are set. What? Get that speed all the way down. I'm going to go to 170. That was weird. Go flaps 1. Go flaps 5. Keflavik traffic, World Express 232, turning base now for 19. And speed 170 knots, Keflavik.
Keflavik traffic, Speedbird 80 Tango, reducing speed 230.
I don't know what happened there. That was super weird, that. Alright, we want to be at 170 at Notma.
Keflavik traffic, Speedbird 80 Tango, extending downwind for 19 Keflavik.
Keflavik, World Express 232, turning final now for 19, switching to tower, Keflavik. Tower, World Express 232 on a 9-mile final for 19.
World Express 232, Keflavik Tower, good day to you. The wind 0406 knots. Continue approach 1 arrival, just far the runway ahead.
Continue approach, World Express 232. Gear down.
Chico Tower, White Star 901, indicated runway 19 via Seattle.
White Star 901, thank you. You can make a right onto Echo, cross runway 28, November 14 to stand 75. Good day.
Turn right on Echo, cross runway 2, and via November 2. Can you repeat the step, please?
Should be flaps 30.
Roger, big get back to you. World Express 232, the wind 0406 knots, runway 19, clear to land.
Good to land 19 on World Express 232, thanks.
White Star 901, that taxi instruction again. Echo, cross runway 28, November 14, stand 75.
Okay, so Echo, cross runway 28, November 14, stand 75 for White Star 901.
Right, we're going to butter this. Of course we are. Right, landing checklist complete. Come on, Em.
Keflavik Tower, Speedbird 80 Tango, 8 miles, established, ILS 19.
Stuart 80 Tango, Keflavik Tower, good day to you. Continue approach, wind 040 at 6 knots, reduced to final, if not already up.
Reduced to final, cleared to approach for 19, Speedbird 80 Tango.
I feel like my yoke is a little bit too low. I feel like I keep bashing my arm into my leg. I feel like my setup here is not ideal, but that's not an excuse before any of you say always making excuses. I mean, I am making excuses. That's not the point. We'll see how badly this landing goes as to whether I need to exercise my right to use that excuse.
23 Alpha, getting final now, 9 mile final, established on the runway 19.
Not 23 Alpha, Keflavik Tower, good day to you. The wind 040 at 6 knots, continue approach number 3, reduced to final.
Continue approach number 3 and reduced to final, correction final, and 23 Alpha.
200.
Happy seemed like they're a mile out.
100.
We'll see her.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Come on, down you go. There we go, just made it. Yeah, pappies are not good here. In a surprise to absolutely no one. That was alright though, nice and smooth. I was butter hunting a little bit.
Stuart 80 Tango, select go around.
Go around, Speedbird 80 Tango.
Speedbird 80 Tango, negative, not the instruction. Expect go around.
Expect go around, Speedbird 80 Tango.
Alright, I will jump off here.
Yes, Speedbird 80 Tango, go around, I say go around, acknowledge.
Go around, Speedbird 80 Tango.
Well, as soon as that one's going around, I'll take my time getting off.
Not 23 Alpha, traffic installation is a British Airways Airbus A320neo on the go around runway 19er. The wind's again 040 at 6 knots, continue approach, 1 just apart ahead.
What is going on with my scenery here? It looks awful.
The people in front going around that and continue approach with 1 ahead and 23 Alpha.
Lufthansa 847, information data on board, we can steer to Frankfurt.
Lufthansa 847, roger, standby. Speedbird 80 Tango, follow the standard missed approach, report final again, runway 19er.
Follow standard missed approach for Speedbird 80 Tango.
Not 23 Alpha, the wind again 040 at 6 knots, runway 19er, clear to land.
Clear to land, and 23 Alpha.
Right, we're down. That was alright, wasn't it? Not too bad.
Under 232, welcome to Keflavik. You can taxi Echo, November 12, stand 44. Good day, sir.
Echo, November 12, and stand 44, Wild Express 232.
Keflavik Tower, not 23 Echo Heavy, established ILS 1, runway 19.
Up 23 Echo, roger, reduced to minimum if not already up.
Reduce the minimum, not 23 Echo.
Right, what I need to be doing now
Keflavik Tower,
is getting the APU started.
White Star 91, my scenery here is not very correct for taxiways for the Park 75. Can I use Park 40, please?
Nice.
White Star 901, no problem.
No messing.
And up choice.
Park
Absolutely no messing. Was that my fault about that go around? I feel maybe a little bit bad about that if I was slow getting off. But I don't think there was any way I was taking that exit.
And at 23 Echo, expect late landing clearance, potential go around. Roger, and at 23 Echo.
Two behind were too closely sequenced, okay.
Tower, not 23 Alpha has vacated from 19.
That's not 23 Alpha, thank you. And at 23 Echo, the wind 0406 knots, runway 19, clear to land. Clear to land, runway 19, and at 23 Echo.
Is this some kind of aeronaut group flight, I see?
This one's looking tidy as well. Is this another A340?
And up to 3 Alpha, you can taxi Echo, cross runway 28. It's going to be November 14, stand 75, good day.
Gee, look at that for timing.
Okay, cross runway 28 and November 1, for correction city stand number again, 23 Alpha.
I see you, Martin. I'm just a little bit busy at the minute, mate. I see your many thousands of messages. Town World Express 232, confirm clearance to cross 28.
Confirm clear cross 28.
Roger, cross 28, World Express 232, thanks.
Keflavik traffic, Golf Bravo Foxtrot Romeo Victor established by LS 196 miles.
Golf Bravo Foxtrot Romeo Victor, Keflavik Tower, good day to you. Continue approach, the wind 040 at 6 knots, 1 to depart the runway head.
Continue approach, Roger traffic, Golf Romeo Victor.
Cheers, Cos. So basically all the way up the end here. Left onto November. Not this left, the next one.
I say 342, no flight plan, refile and call me back.
Copy that, refine.
Golf Bravo, Foxtrot, Romeo, Victor, Keflavik Tower, the wind 0406 knots, runway 19, clear to land.
Runway 19, clear to land, Golf Bravo, Foxtrot, Romeo, Victor.
Hey, not 23 Echo, thank you. Taxi Echo, cross runway 28, hold short, November, taxiway.
Possibly, Martin. I'll schedule it on YouTube later if I am. We're going over here.
Hey, not 23 Echo, Keflavik Tower. Hey, not 23 Echo. Hey, not 23 Echo, just confirm where you want to park today. Tower's choice, not 23 Echo. Not 23 Echo, Roger for now, then taxi Echo, hold short November. Taxi
Iceland
Echo,
there.
hold short November, not 23 Echo. World Express 232, Keflavik Tower.
World Express 232, go ahead.
Unfortunately, one of your colleagues is parked on stand 42, which is obscured from stand 44. You can try it anywhere over in that area, I know, with your scenery, if you want to try and squeeze it in next to him.
Alright, will do. Thank you very much indeed, World Express 232.
No problem.
Tower 23 Alpha, just checking with clear to cross runway 28.
23 Alpha, open.
Thank you.
Oh, this plane goes really fast if you let it.
Not 56 Tango stand 10. Just want to say before I disconnect, thanks for some great ATC. Thank you.
56, thank you, thanks, fine, see ya.
Yeah.
The time's at 847, sorry for the delay, you ready for your clearance then?
FM, go ahead.
20847, you cleared destination, Oscom
Got
3
this
Charlie
one.
departure, runway 19er, climb flight level 290, squawk
We want this
2550.
one.
Good destination, Frankfurt, Oscom 3 Charlie
Two
departure,
go-arounds, oh no.
290 and squawk 255, Lufthansa 3, correction, 4847.
Feels like the scenery here is
847, not a problem. Your readback is correct. Call me, ready, push and start.
pretty
Q&A,
lacking, I would say.
9 at 5 hectopascals.
Gauge 995 and I call you.
And I said 342 Aircrew, final stand 710 Delta for to Helsinki.
I said 342, thank you, cleared to destination Helsinki, Luton 3 Charlie departure, runway 19er, climb flight level 290, squawk 3133.
Clear to Helsinki by the Luton 3 Charlie
4-6, I
departure,
think.
initial climb 290 and crossing 3133, I said 342.
I said 342, your readback is correct, call me, ready, push and start. Q&H Keflavik 995 hectopascals.
Copy that, I will call you. I said 342.
Let's try up here.
Golf Romeo Victor, just confirm where you're looking to park today.
Tower's choice, Golf Romeo Victor.
Golf Romeo Victor, Roger, taxi Echo, November 14 into the apron, standard choice.
Echo November 14 and stand of choice on the apron, Golf Romeo Victor.
Well, I don't know where this is. Turn off my taxi light before I blind the ground crew that aren't actually there.
West 232, just for reference, you showing us 46 left.
46 left. Appreciate it, thank you, Watch Express 232.
We got you.
Yeah, I've got my charts up. I'm basically trying to steer looking at my charts.
Tower 2 Alpha,
Wow.
any chance I'll be able to request a different stand? Apologies, I'm on default scenery and it's just nothing with the stand you gave me.
November, Air Not 23 Alpha, not a problem, does look barren out there without any scenery. You can make a right on November 13, standard choice.
Right on November 13, standard choice, thank you very much.
Right, I'm going to keep creeping until I'm sort of here, I think. Probably about right, I would say. Right, parking brake on. Parking brake set, very good. APU is running, so I can now, I do believe, turn the engines off.
10847, Roger, your push and start is approved, release point 9.
Wasn't approved, release point 9 on Lufthansa 847.
Good luck, Ryan. Okay. And beacon off. Strobes off. Let's hope New Sky now decides to close the flight. Off centerline? Really? Was I? I don't think I was. Maybe I was, who knows. I'll be keen to watch that back. I don't really feel like I was. Was I? Can somebody watch that back and tell me if I was off center? Oh, well, whatever. It was smooth, that was the main thing. Albeit a little bit late. Off the centre line to the right. Okay, fair enough. I didn't feel like I was. At no point did I think that was an off-centre line landing. Hey-ho, but we made 43 grand for the VA, that's the main thing. That's the main thing. Right, my plan now, guys, is not to do another leg. I know. My plan is instead to get ahead of all these stupid jobs I need to do for the next hour and a half, and then hopefully be back with you tonight. What should we do tonight? That's the thing we need to think about. What I'm considering doing, I mean, we could fly back to Heathrow, but that's going to be possibly a bit boring. we do have the Bristol Mastering Bristol tour to carry on with. The next leg is Zurich back to Bristol. That might be a nice one actually, thinking about it. That could be a thing. Joanna says a little off, but not that much. Alright, I'll have to look back. I'm thinking Zurich back to Bristol might be a nice one tonight, because we flew out there last time. Where is it? It's down here, isn't it, Zurich?
Go for Victor. Just confirm November 1-4 is on my right.
Zurich could be cool.
Is absolute trash, to be honest.
Let's do that. No, Jacko, there won't be any US ops.
It's on your immediate right now.
Not for the minute. I have a plan for US ops, and it does not begin with streaming it tonight, I'm afraid. Yeah, then the next leg will be down to Ibiza, which we could potentially think about doing on Thursday. We could potentially do that on Thursday. Could we do Ibiza and back? What's the airtime to Ibiza? It'd be a right squeeze, but we might be able to do that if we get our skates on. Thoughts there. Thoughts there indeed. Do you want 737 tonight, James, do you? We could do that, for real. I could be up for that. I could definitely be up for that. Right, that's a plan, I think. Zurich back to Bristol tonight. I'll schedule that in a moment once I finish the stream. That's another job I have to do. 1 hour 47 to Ibiza. That's alright. We can probably do that. Concorde stream. Clark, have you heard about this expo at Bristol?
Yeah, nice to see 42771
This like real world flight sim expo in the Concorde hangar at Aerospace Bristol. I only heard about it last night. Someone mentioned it again in the stream. Yeah, apparently there's going to be like a UK FS weekend. Well, not obviously FS weekend, but like it's going to be a similar thing. And I think it's going to be in the Concorde hangar. I don't know where else they would do it. Apparently it's at Aerospace Bristol. So that could be a thing in October. 100%. I have to go to that. So yeah, that'd be amazing, right? If that became a thing.
Keflavik Tower, Speedbird 80 Tango, established, runway
like Bristol Airport's my local, really. I don't live in Bristol, but it's my local. So
6 knots, runway 19, click land.
If you go, you'll have to do a live stream. What, like one of those IRL? I'll be one of those like annoying IRL streamers, just harassing everybody for my own content. But yeah, 100%. 100%. We'll have to go to that. Maybe we can have a little bit of a informal air not meet up if people are able to make it. Because it's always been that going to the US has been super expensive. Going to the Netherlands is kind of expensive as well, which has always put me off. But literally just being able to jump in the car and drive to Bristol. That sounds incredibly cool. That sounds incredibly cool. So I hope it all kind of works out. I think we should support the hell out of it, personally. We should 100% support it. Because, you know, it's like all these things in life. Use it or lose it, isn't it? Yeah, God, that'd be amazing. I will 100% be there. If it turns out to be a real thing. It seems to be. It definitely seems to be. So I think there is a Discord. I will share the Discord in my Discord later on Discord. But yeah, that's going to be amazing. Okay, plan tonight then Zurich back to Bristol, possibly in the 737 or maybe in the Phoenix. I'll see how I feel. 2 hours 10. Alright, so if we were to take off from Bristol, we'd get there for what? If we left at 10, we'd get there for 10 past 12. Very quick turnaround and back. We'd just make it, wouldn't we? We'd just make it. I mean, it's 1 o'clock now. And this is further than that. I feel like we might be pushing it. Don't know. Anyway, guys, I'll see you again tonight. Either 7:30 or 8 PM, depending on what happens here. But keep an eye out on the YouTube for the schedule. Thank you all very much for today. It's always lovely to stream and fly with you. And thank you to Tom for all the ATC into Iceland. Much appreciated. And yeah, Zurich back to Bristol tonight, continuing our Mastering Bristol tour. Thank you to everybody. Have a lovely afternoon. and I'll see you in a little bit. Ciao.
Lufthansa 847, will you be ready for departure?
Negative, I call you.
Roger.